Oh, hi, Ophi. Oh, God. Where's all of my stuff? There we go. Yay! Oh, hi, Ophi, everybody. Hi. I need a BGM. There. No, this is a scary BGM. Probably should have planned that before this.
We are on the screen.
Yeah, you are on the screen. So cute. Yeah, and then I put and then I put Kiara in the center because I thought it would be cute. Like that we're all like the same height. Like this. Yeah, I found out recently we're all the same height.
Who's taller? How tall are you? 165.
I'm also 165. 165 as well.
Well, you two are, I think, 1 centimeter taller than me. Oh, not
really? I thought that we were all the same. Okay, if we're all okay, I was told that we were the same height. So
I don't know. I think I might be wrong. Double audio, they're saying, or one person said so. Double?
Oh, double? Oh, is there double audio?
Only one person said so. It might be wrong. What? I'm at 165 too. Really, lunchbox.
Oh, okay. Then I'll
know better than me.
Then I will put you back.
I'm also. I thought I was 164. You grew. Congratulations. But why do they know and I don't know?
It's okay. I ask people to check how tall I am fairly frequently because I don't know what it is in centimeters. Because in America we don't use centimeters.
So we really are the same size.
Sheesh!
This Chihuahua can 8 foot. I don't even know how tall that is. Compared to the little members.
How tall are the KP?
My audio is scuffed. Why is my audio scuffed? I'm with Utano. Then both of our audio should be scuffed.
It's when you try to talk at the same time. Yeah, Kiwawa is at Pandora's place at the moment. And then I'm so far away.
The Pandora's box. I'm sorry, there's no fun. I have opened the Pandora's box. I'm lost in it. Help me! Sorry,
I would come save you, but it sounds like I honestly wish I was there.
Yeah. It's a nice box. It's a really pretty box. It's a messy box. It's a nicer box than the box that I stayed in when I lived in Japan last time.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I wish I lived in a place like this. It's pretty nice. It's quite big. It's a lot of money. The floors are so pretty. We clean them.
Clean them just for you.
Me and the Liu-chan clean them. Yeah.
Oh, I wish. I've never been to Japan even. Oh,
you should explain what we're doing here.
Yes. Hi, everybody. Oh, hi, Ophi. Welcome in. We are, if you guys, if you guys aren't familiar, the three of us, we are huge fans of idols, specifically Hello Project. So we're going to be talking about Hello Project today. And,
I think I am the biggest fan.
Probably. Maybe. I don't know. Unless Pandora.
At least bigger than you, Ophi.
Because
I think I'm a bigger fan of you, Ophi. I don't know about Pandora, though.
I was about to say, probably, definitely, because, I was so nervous, because, for me, I just, I watch the lives and I, will sob over, oh, this is the last moment. But I never was exposed to a lot of it. So even today, I'm going to be learning a lot from the both of you. Because,
Yes. Let's educate her.
Yeah.
Let's educate Ophi.
Yeah, because I never had the resources to know.
And punch on all of you.
Yes, please teach me.
Musume is a start and it will never end. Wow. Like a phoenix. Aww.
There you go. Or like.
Okay, but I don't think. I think Ophelia wasn't quite done. Sorry for interrupting.
Oh no,
Please
no, no, you're
continue.
fine, you're fine. That's how I talk because I always like I have a bad habit of interrupting because that's just how I talk to people. But yeah, right. It's like my brain. It's the tangent brain is what I call it.
Exactly.
But
remember that pretty tangent.
yeah, okay. The thing is, reading it, I felt like it was me who was actually saying it. It just like felt relatable, especially every time. It's just like I should stop. Anyway, I should stop. It felt like me all the time. Anyway, okay, I need to get back to this. I promise I'll get back to this in just a second, but I need to finish what I'm saying. It felt too real. But the three of us have power projects. Power projects? PowerPoints. Power
Puff.
Oh, wait.
Project.
Wait. What is it? She says,
This is a Power Puff presentation.
I'm just as tough and strong and mean as Buttercup and Blossom, but they just don't believe me. They'll treat me like a baby. I'll show them.
I never listened to it in English.
this is the iconic line that she says a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, she goes,
You sound a lot like Tara Strong.
and then she goes, I'm hardcore. And I think that's the one that everyone that like for the most part. But it's a good classic television show. It's definitely really enjoyable that I highly recommend.
Only watched it in German back in the day, but I don't even remember what they sounded like.
Oh yeah?
So I couldn't judge.
That's fair. That's fair. But
anyway, Ophi. Should I say what we're doing? Should I say it?
No, I was trying to, but then I get distracted. I get distracted so easily. No, I'm not gonna. I was gonna go on a story, but anyway, we have the three of us all have a PowerPoint, and we all have designated groups. We're going to go in the order of Pandora, and then Kiwawa, and then me, and we're gonna talk about our like little favorites of the group, give you some history. I'm going to be learning from them as much as you guys are going to be learning things. And so just so you know, there is a test after this. So if you don't pay attention, then I don't know how to help you. Sorry, darling. But do you, I mean, not that we really need to, but do you guys want to introduce yourselves to the group of people?
Yay! Yes!
Yeah.
Yes.
So let's start going from Pandora over to me. So Pandora, you go first.
Hello. I'm Utano Pandora. I'm a panda idol VTuber. I mainly stream on Twitch nowadays, but maybe one day I'll come back to YouTube. You know, the motherland. YouTube's better. YouTube's nicer. I like making thumbnails.
Also, I can if you stream on YouTube, I can raid you. So that's also a fun little fun.
That's true. I like to make covers, and I've like teleproject since maybe maybe like when I was 12, I started to like them. So. I think she was looking at me, telling me that I think she's trying to assert dominance. Look, how many concerts have you been to, Utano? How many concerts have you been to?
I'm waiting for the fight. Fight. I'll be the ref.
Okay. No, I think me and Utano, I mean, she's like mostly into Momosu. But if we compare like how much I was into Berryz and how much she was into Momosu, we would be on a similar level. Yeah. It's just like, I was never like that much into Momosu, but I would go to a lot of Hello Project concerts that have like all the groups performing. So, you know, I know my fair share of Momosu like songs and members as well. But yeah. Anyway, sorry, were you done?
Yeah. What? Wait, were you done?
Were you
Pandora?
done? Yeah, I was done.
Oh.
Okay.
There was no clear indication that you were done.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yoroshiku. There we go.
Mm.
Okay. Yoroshiku! Indeed. Who said that there have only been to 4 Hello Project concerts? Aki Momiji. But that's better than nothing, yo! Like,
Yeah,
so
that's-
many here, they have no idea what the fuck we're even
I was
talking
about
about.
to say, that's
So-
better than me. I haven't even been to one, so...
Yeah, you haven't been to one. You haven't been to one yet.
Yet, that is fair.
I was gonna start screaming, fake fan, fake fan! Just kidding, just kidding.
I was about to say, I didn't have the resources!
It's okay. I'm starting to like really feel this need to assert my dominance as a Hello Project fan, but there's no need to do that, right? There's no need. I need to chill.
I'm ready.
Okay,
I'm honestly waiting for you to T-pose. Oh, sorry. You can go.
I can't T-pose, unfortunately. I am Takanashi Kiara from Whole Life English. Myth. This is my... Is it my first collab of, like, non-holos?
No, because you did the Pomotori.
Oh well, okay. With that, I kind of like, you know, I guess I mean more like, this is my first collab with like indies and like
And smaller
not niche holo.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's kind of interesting, fresh
Gonna work.
experience.
I was trying to...
Yeah, I'm not counting those, chat. I'm not counting those.
It doesn't count. It
not
doesn't
counting.
count. It doesn't count in this moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So today I will be sharing. Actually, this thing that we're doing today, I wanted to do it before with someone in Whole Life, but the reason we didn't do it is because it would have been a little bit complicated. I would have had to get permission for every slide, every information on the slide and all that. So I was like, nah, that's like kind of killing my motivation. So eventually, when I heard you guys all like Hello Project, I was like, well, maybe we can do it on your channel then. Then I don't have to worry about being bonked. So
Yes, you
let's do it this
don't.
way.
Yeah, thank you for thinking of us and letting us hang out with you.
It's rare nowadays to find Hello Project fans.
Yeah,
So-
they're kind of like dwindling. I think nowadays, like the interest is shifting elsewhere. Like in terms of when finding like idol groups online, it's a lot of people into K-pop as well. Dancers and stuff.
Yeah.
And like a lot of the J-pop groups I like, they sort of during the panini sort of like didn't do as much. I guess.
The
I was thinking
panini.
of the food.
I was also thinking the food. Do you always reference things to food, Pandora? Well, because I was trying to get you to T-pose. I'm trying to find another arm.
It's just the lower arm, though.
It's because there's no pictures of the whole arm. They're all doing like a wave.
I'll take what I can get.
So so I'm doing my best.
Oh yeah, also I'll be introducing Berryz Kobo today, my favorite idol group. The best idol group. No, okay. I will not actually claim that this is the best idol group, even though I'm fucking biased. And I
think it's I think it shows like how much you love them if you don't think that it's the best at what it is.
It's the best for me. It was the best for me.
Yeah.
But in general, if I look at it from a more objective point of view, when I say they're the best idol group, I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not sure about that.
They have a lot of things that were really unique about them and that made them really stand out in comparisons. Like all their voices were unique. Like they stood out against each other and they all had their own sort of style and trend too.
Yeah, the arm is behind you.
What, are you trying to grab something?
It's a power move. It's a power stance. That's what it was trying to achieve.
I mean, you can go in the corner of the room and T-pose if you want. Or like, no, I have to be in the corner. You have to T-pose like that.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
This is the only way I could get it to work.
Okay, well then, Ophelia,
Yes.
introduce yourself.
Yes, hello everybody. I'm Ophelia Midnight of VReverie's Gen 1 Catalyst. I'm the Yandere Phantom of this gen. You can call me Ophi, you can call me Ophelia, some people call me Onee-san, and
Some people call you mommy.
or a lot of people call me mommy, but no matter what you choose to call me, I will always take care of you, my darlings. Welcome to my channel. I hope that all of you have a ton of fun. As I've already stated, I'm gonna be learning a lot today as well. I am a Hello Project fan, but I didn't. So I mostly was into Buono, which is a group that is comprised of members from other groups of Hello Project, and I didn't learn about like Berryz, Cute, and like Morning Musume like until I was like probably in acting school. I wasn't exposed to a lot of like idol culture or anything. I wanted to be, but I thought it was only available in Japan. I didn't realize that there were like idols, like Western idols.
Many like started off with Buono though. Like a lot of people start off with Buono for Sugar Kara, so
Yeah. And so like what's it called? I wasn't exposed to a lot of it, and I didn't know there were like Western idols or anything, and then that's how I ended up actually jumping into more Broadway things, because I wanted to sing and dance, but the only way that it was available to me was through show choir or doing Broadway. So I did a lot of stuff to go more into that. I went down that route, and then when I actually got to acting school to study to be on Broadway, I learned that there were Western idols and things like that. So I'm excited to learn from you both, and just generally I'm very excited that you both are here and want to spend time with me. I've been like so bashful about it. I'm not normally like this, but I've been like, I'm just happy that they want to spend time with me. They could have told me like, can you fly to Japan and like help us dig up rocks, and I would have said yes. Like, I was just happy to hang out and spend time with you both. So just in general, thank you for allowing me to be part of this with you both. So yeah.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm happy to be here.
Yeah.
wonderful. We can fangirl about Hello Project today together.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm excited. But what's it called? So Pandora, would you like to wait, hold on, I just realized that you
Let's go!
I need to
Teach me about Morning Musume.
Yes.
I will say,
teach me.
My head might block a few things.
I was about to say
on
I'm
the
going
slide,
to reorganize this. I didn't think about it when I did it. Yeah. So let me. Meow. Wait, maybe that's too tiny. And then.
Also, maybe we need also like kind of a general explanation. Hello Project. You know, we're talking to a lot of people who don't know what even Hello Project is.
What is a Hello Project?
Yeah, Hello Project is an idol agency, kind of. Yeah, that is an umbrella kind of for a lot of idol groups. And Morning Musume was their first and still their biggest group that they have. But after Morning Musume, they added trainees, and out of the trainees they made more groups like Berryz Kobo and Cute and so on, and after that they made even more groups, and then they made subunits and so on. So yeah, they train a lot of idol groups with different concepts and so on, and that's what Hello Project is. So Morning Musume, the most important one.
Yes.
Starting off with that one.
Okie dokie. Well,
Let's go.
I'm gonna tell you about the sort of like, I mean, in some respects, it's the flagship. because like they're the ones that started it. They're the reason Hello Project exists. But they've had a hard journey, you know, and it's a 26 years almost, I think, 26 years journey, you know, to get where they are now. So I'm going to tell you about the eternal idol group, Morning Musume. Let's go!
Yeah!
Okay, next slide.
Next slide. Wow.
So everything sort of started in 1997. So they were 5 runners-up from an audition where Sunku was looking for the producer Sunku was looking for a female singer for his group. And they were challenged with selling 50,000 of an indie single, which basically means it just has one main track. And they did it in 4 days, and the 5 girls became the first generation. I won't say like all the members' names but they're on the side, so you can read them now. And might be in different places on the screen, so please watch out. The group, along with the winner, who was like also a solo, like it's more of a soloist than like a singer for the Sunku's band. They formed a fan club called Hello, which sort of turned into the whole family's name, you know, Hello Project. But you know, they did their debut single, Morning Coffee, in 1998. But then they held a little audition for the second generation soon after. And then the second gen were added. But then they started like, I think for the 4th single, a member graduated. And then they decided, okay, well, we're gonna hold auditions for a 3rd generation. And this era, like every era of Morning Musume is very different, but this one is just sort of like just the beginning era. So they were like, I know, when I look at these pictures, it's very fitting for the time, maybe. But I like to think of this as like the filter era. There was a very like light filter on them, and
they look really powerful though. Like I love the glamour shots.
Lots of red lipstick, but there was in total there was 8 members. But then after one of the first generation left, that's when like they soon after they were like, okay, we need a 3rd generation, and that's when things got amazing. Whoa! Next slide, please. Okay.
Oh, I love these outfits.
This is called the golden era. So this is from 2000 to 2004.
They have eras.
So Hello Project started to grow and add new groups and soloists and even members from Hawaii. And Hokkaido too. Like they had a Hokkaido Musume called Country Musume, and they had the Hawaii one called Coconuts Musume.
Hawaii.
And Hello Pro Kids also joined. You know, this was a big era for Hello Project. They also formed Hello Pro Egg like in 2004. So also during this era, many of the Morning Musume members graduated but stayed within Hello Project. So they became like soloists, or they joined subgroups, or they formed new groups entirely. So a lot changed during this time. And they started using like member colors as well. And in 1999, they added a 3rd gen, and they got their first million-selling song. Now, I think they only had 4 that reached 1 million, but they're most known for the song "Love Machine."
Love Machine.
Yeah, and so they're keeping up the rhythm, and they added a 4th gen in 2000, and then a 5th gen in 2001, and a 6th generation in 2002. Well, near the end of 2002. But the 6th gen is very interesting because they also added Fujimoto Miki, who was already a soloist in Hello Project, but they added her into Morning Musume, which was the first time that sort of thing happened. And this era is called the Golden Era because of pretty much these outfits. The point is at the wrong bit, but it's okay.
Because you were talking about 6th generation, so I was pointing it there.
Oh no, not you. The arrow I made.
The arrow you made. Yeah. Okay, don't look at this one. The one that I'm using.
Oh, it's okay. People think, like, a lot of critics say this is the best era, but for me it's a different era. But this is when they had a lot of members. They split into two groups, Otomegumi and Sakuragumi, and each of the groups had 2 singles and had tours. So they, at one point, they were so big. I think they had like 15 members. They were like, okay, we need to split up and
kick some girls out.
they had tours with the smaller groups. So there was so much going on during this era. So many subgroups as well. Like, literally one single subgroups like Deaf Diva or Nochiure Natsumi, or like, you know, stuff that didn't last that long. But they did a lot. They did a lot at this time. But then things changed after 2004.
Oh shit! What happened?
Tell us.
Well, next slide.
I'm at the edge of my seat.
So this like I couldn't find like a proper name for this era because it's not on a lot of things, but someone called it the Twilight era. So like, okay.
I never heard of that naming.
Yeah, it's not on the official one, but someone on YouTube called it the Twilight era, and I was like, okay, I'll just call it Twilight era ? So this is important because from 2004 to 2007, the Hello Pro Kids debuted into 2 groups during this time and had subgroups of their own, and also small groups started from the Hello Pro Eggs, but they weren't really that big, or they got transferred to like Nice Girl Project, which is Sunku, the producers' other stuff. And then they also held an audition for the 7th gen, but nobody passed, which was the first time that happened.
Sheesh.
And then in 2005 they did it again, and finally someone passed. Only one person.
Koharu!
Yeah, they even went to her school to announce that she passed. She's behind our heads.
And I'm trying to just point
Oh,
out
can
her
I just
name.
say because I think this will make people familiar with who Kusumi Koharu is. She's the one that's saying the balalaika, the one that also me and Kuda performed in her birthday. Concert.
Yeah, so she was voicing a character in an anime, but also singing the character was an idol as well, and she was singing the character songs and the openings and the endings, and that also had subunits and everything. So it's a whole.
She had quite a successful solo career.
She did, yeah. It was quite good. And songs are quite catchy, especially Balalaika. That's my favorite.
Something. What was that? Pancakey.
Yeah.
And the one with the star. What was that?
Koika.
Oh,
Nataboshi as well.
Yeah, that.
I have the tambourine.
Oh!
Yeah, I own a lot, but the tamborine's like one of my favorites because it's unique, you know. But yeah, in 2006, another generation was added, but this one again was only one member, Mitsuhi Aika. But the interesting thing about this gen is this is only part 1 of the 8th generation. They added more later on.
Oh, that was weird. I forgot that.
Did you forget?
Yeah. But who did they add afterwards?
Oh, you'll find out in the next slide.
Next slide! Junjun Linlin.
So, 2007 was special because the group celebrated their 10th anniversary. Even though it's not the best-selling era, many fans think it is the best era.
Yes, I agree. Possibly.
Yeah, because I think the genres of their songs was really like stable.
Best era.
Yeah, and
Best
the lyrics were good.
Yes.
Dancing was great.
Good balance of members.
Yeah,
I was about to say
really
this is
good.
probably the era that I am most familiar with when it comes to.
Yeah, this is a starting era for a lot of people.
Yeah.
I feel like it's probably really biased, like everyone who says this is my best era and this is my best era, because it's probably just like where you were, like, kind of like where you got into it for most people.
Yeah,
because that's the era when I got into it too, so that's why I think that's the best era.
Like
I got into it a little bit before.
Yeah, I think you're maybe a
this,
little bit of an exception.
but this is by far my
This is the best era.
Yeah.
So this is an interesting era because they didn't change. Usually they held a graduation or added members every single year. But from 2007 to 2009, they didn't have any graduations. Well, mid 2007 to late 2009.
It was so stable.
Yeah, it was very stable. They stayed as a 9-piece for a while.
You felt that really, the stability.
Yeah.
I think that's also why a lot of
you
people
know-
might think that this is the best era as well, because of that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You get used to it. You're like, this is it now. You can't like get used to it if they keep on adding new members and getting rid of members.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
But
Sorry,
yeah.
let's let the lady
No.
talk.
Yeah. 2.5 years they didn't change, so yeah, it was stable and people got used to the image of it. They also didn't change their look much. Like they all pretty much stayed similar hair colors, similar, styles. So it wasn't too different. Maybe, some cut a bit short, but I'd say they pretty much stayed the same. Like they also performed. It wasn't their first time performing abroad, but they performed at Anime Expo in America, and they also performed in Paris for an expo too. So basically in 2007, Lin, the girl on the right, was a Hella Pro Egg, which is the trainee thing back in the day. She was already sort of like doing stuff with Hella Pro Eggs as a dancer, but she wasn't named. She wasn't actually named. She wasn't on the websites at all. She was just appearing at concerts. And then, but Tsunku was introduced to her and was like, yeah, become a trainee. And then Tsunku went to China and he did some sort of like auditions with runners-up from a Chinese singing competition, and he found Junjun. They were given the nicknames Junjun and Lin based on their real names, and they make up the second part of the 8th generation. They didn't stay in the group that long. Like it was only 3 years. It's so sad because they're both really talented. But I really liked them. I have a lot of Junjun merch. So
I think you told me.
Really
Yeah.
hope they do well. Yeah. So this is my favorite era. But they didn't hold an audition for 4 years, pretty much. The last audition was like late 2006. Like official audition.
Can I say something? This era with them adding 2 Chinese members made me feel so hopeful, because that was the first time when they added like foreigners, basically.
Other than Coconuts and Musume.
Yeah.
But this like really felt like it. Oh, they're like serious now. They really consider foreigners. So I was like, maybe I can join too.
They did auditions in other Asian countries like Korea and stuff, but they didn't do much with them. Like there was also Ice Cream Musume and all that. Like a lot going on in Asia in 2009 and 10, but it didn't last very long, unfortunately.
But they put them in the main group here.
Yeah.
That's true. It made me hopeful too. Like I was like, oh goodness.
Yeah, but I do. I think I read or heard something about Junjun Lin, kind of like looking back on their experience and like not really being very happy with it.
It could have been better. Like,
Yeah.
I'd have loved to have them, doing more solos and songs and stuff, because they had very unique voices.
But I think they were just like not given so many singing parts, and not so much attention and so on. And that's like what maybe soured the experience a little bit. But I think they were great members, and they really made this into an interesting era.
I will say that the thing that makes it a lot of stable is you see that picture, like on the right. Pretty much that's the lineup they used for a lot of pictures, or they would have like free, and Junjun and Lin were always on the sides or in the back.
Always in the back. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and the ones at the front would always be at the front. That's probably why it was also more stable, is because they didn't change much. They didn't change the hair colors or cuts much. They didn't change the way they stood. But still, the music for me and the dances were just great. Oh, but I did make a mistake. It's not supposed to say golden era. It's supposed to say platinum era.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Platinum.
I can change that right now.
Oh, I was just gonna cover it like.
So this is the platinum era because well, it's yeah, I updated it. Can you refresh?
Oh.
It's very important.
Very important. Yeah, it's very, very important.
Very important.
Okay. I refreshed.
Actually, a lot of my favorite morning Musume songs also come from this era.
There we go.
Pretty much all my favorite Musume songs.
There we go. But yeah, this is called the Platinum Era because they're wearing those platinum outfits, and the album was called Platinum 9 Disco. The first, well, technically they did a cover album, but before that, but the first proper album they did was called Platinum 9 Disco. Yeah. Okay, next slide.
Next one.
Okay, so after 2010, 2010 was a very sad year for Morning Musume because Junjun, Linlin, and Kame Eri.
Eri-chan! Oh yeah, they had a graduation concert for all three of them, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, I really liked Eri-chan. Thank them.
Yeah.
So sad.
And the concert was amazing, honestly.
Yeah.
And I love when they wear the outfits of their colors.
Yeah.
It's so cute. After that, they did perform one concert with just 5 members. It was a Hella Project concert.
Yeah.
And then they added 4 new ones for the 9th gen. So this generation contained members, from 5th to 11th generations. So this is important because Takashi Ai and Nigaki Riza became the first members to reach 10 years in the group.
Oh yeah.
Nigaki stayed the longest in this era, but then was beaten by Michigi Saimi, who stayed in the group for 11 years and 10 months. And in 2011, 3 members were added for the 9th gen, but 1 Hella Pro egg was also added as a surprise. She didn't even know.
Mitsuki!
Yeah, she didn't even know she was going to be added.
I was so happy for her.
Yeah.
Because she was an egg for quite a long time, right?
That was when they, right after that was when they changed the eggs to Kenshusei. And her and Akari were eggs for a really long time. So, yeah, it was very lovely for her. She didn't even know she was going to be added in. But during the spring tour...
Wait, did you clearly say what the eggs are?
Oh, well, the Hella Pro eggs were Chinese.
For the chat? Yeah.
The
trainees.
In 2002, they added the kids. But in 2004 they added the eggs, which there was a load of them. And from the eggs came groups like Smile Age.
Yeah, they were basically always waiting to be put into a new group. But some of them are like trainees for years and years and years and never end up in group stoves. So
but
sad.
the thing is, she was the first, if you don't count Linlin, because she wasn't an egg for very long. Mizuki was the first egg to be added to Morning Musume, other than Linlin. Because Linlin was barely an egg. She wasn't even on the website or anything. But okay, during the spring tour, they announced another generation. I think at this point they were like, okay, all our older members are probably going to graduate soon. So we have to put in some new kids already. And so the 10th gen were added during the autumn tour. With 4 winners, including a Hella Pro Kenshusei, an egg, because that's when they changed the name to Kenshusei. And in 2012, though, another audition was announced. The winner was from the 11th gen. I think they announced, they did do an audition when nobody won. But then they did another audition, and then
T-pose pose.
That does exist. And then they got Ora Sakura, the only
I love her.
Gen. Yeah, she's amazing.
I love her. She's such a great singer.
And then, so this generation is important because the dancing got really Kiara's flying. It got really like formation style. Like they really worked on their synchronizing and stuff.
But can I say that starting from especially the 10th generation, but already kind of in the 9th generation, they kind of lost me there. Because that's when they started doing all this like kind of weird EDM music, really strongly edited, and their singing style also changed into like before they were singing more like, I guess, how would you describe it, more melodical or so. But then later on it would get more like like they cut off every little syllable.
Like it went
from I didn't like that
style. Definitely maybe from the 50th single, that's when the style went in that direction, and they stayed in that for like a good while. It was pretty much EDM style.
Yeah. But not the kind of EDM that I like. I couldn't really.
For me, I think it was like I didn't feel like I could get into the groove of it the same, because even though I wasn't super like aware of like a lot of the history or the details. Musically, I was very much into the more of the things that I felt like I could enjoy more musically, and like there was more of like I guess like I don't know, with the EDM, it felt like there wasn't as much like cute joy that went into it, if that makes sense. I don't know how to describe it, but I hope that makes sense.
2012 went from a really cute song called Pyoko Pyoko Ultra, but it was
guys, KFV has to listen to Pyoko Pyoko Ultra because they're wearing chicken outfits. It's so cute.
That's the lowest selling single ever.
Yeah, I mean, I understand. I also thought like, why are they doing this?
It wasn't. It was really. I thought it cute, but
it's really cute.
It was like, why? That's pretty much why. But
I think every group has that kind of moment though, where you're like, why?
They started the year in chicken suits and ended like doing EDM. So
I think the thing was that like AKB was getting more and more popular. And they were all wearing like really cute like school uniform idol outfits. And then you have Musume, who used to be the most popular idol group in Japan, and now they're wearing these fluffy big chicken outfits, and I think the members were probably also wondering like, are you even trying?
But I would totally get a scalp of me in a chicken outfit.
Oh, can we please?
They're cute.
Can we please?
Theme song. Oh, by the way, then we have a problem that it's already like we're at 50 minutes already.
Okay,
but Musume has like a lot to talk about, so it has to be said.
I'll be speedy.
Yeah.
So in 2014, they started naming themselves after the year. So every year was different. So now we're on Morning Musume 23 or 2 free, not 23, 2 free. Okay, next slide. Okay, so this is the longest era. This is the current era, and it's spanning 8 years so far. But it's only named after the leader.
These outfits are so fire.
What? I didn't know they named it after that.
Yeah, it's just the Fukumura Mizuki era, because she's been the leader for a very long time. But she's gonna graduate this year. So this era also marks the 10-year mark for Mizuki, Erina, Ayumi, Masaki, and Sakura.
Well, they've also been around for a while.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird to think that. Mizuki and Erina hold the title for the longest serving members with over 12 years.
Wow.
That's amazing.
And then the 12th gen joined right after Sayumi's graduation. 2 of them being Kenshusei. 30th gen joined. There was no audition, actually. They were just added. Because one was literally a Kenshusei for like 2 minutes. And then 14th gen joined. There was no audition either. It was just Chisaki, who was a member of Country Girls, but that group disbanded too in 2019.
Yeah.
And then
they kind of like distributed those members into other groups when
they did. Apart from
disbanded.
2, because they were apparently too busy.
Yeah.
But they've all gone now. They've all gone.
Disappeared into the void.
Yeah, and then 15th gen joined in 2019 after an audition. One was a Kenshusei trainee. And finally this year they added the 16th gen.
Shit! We're already at 16? What the fuck? fuck?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
so
like curious
that's
now. Like,
crazy!
I can't wait for like the 20th, and then everyone's like, "Holy shit!" You know?
The average age now is 20. Like a lot of them now are in their 20s. It's weird to think, but
There were times when the average age was lower than that.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Like especially in the Pokemon Mizuki era, it's been lower, but now a lot of them are older.
That's good.
Yeah. Next slide.
Next
Click.
slide.
So this is the current lineup. We have going from top left to right, we have pink is Mizuki, then we have Sakura, and then Akane, and then Reina, and then Ayumi, and then Erina, and then on the left, on the side, we have Mei and Maria, and then on the right, oh my goodness, I can't even read my writing. What does that say? I can't read it.
It's so pixelated in the Discord.
It's Homore. Homore and Miki. And then we have...
you have to say something special about Miki.
Oh, so Miki
Can you
can
explain why she's
English.
special? Yeah.
So she lived in America for a long time, and it's thanks to her that they released a song entirely in English, and she's really helped the group go overseas and stuff.
Because like in K-pop, I feel like a lot of the groups nowadays have like fluent English speakers.
Yeah,
but
Yeah,
in
they
like
do.
Hello Project, nobody fucking speaks English. This was so groundbreaking.
They
in
had
my
an
opinion.
AKB. They had a AKB.
They have. I'm talking about Hello Project.
Hello Project, no.
So suddenly there's an English speaker and like wow. Let's go communication. Let's go.
Yeah, accessibility.
The two middle members, Rio and Rio. There's two Rios.
Oh, cute.
Rio.
And it's interesting because the Rio S, she's the first member to use the color milk tea.
Oh,
So brown, you mean?
I was
Brown
like,
was always such an unpopular member color.
I had brown, but
Yeah, didn't she change it though because she was unhappy with
she
it?
changed it to yellow because she's like, well, yellow's free. Why don't I get this in Erina?
Yeah, what the hell? Why does she have to have brown, man? Give an idol fucking brown. So
I just
sad.
love that they were like, it's milk tea. Don't feel bad. Everyone likes milk tea. Like,
Well, obviously they run out of colors here. There's no black and no white at the moment.
They could have taken Masaki's emerald green. Nobody has that.
Yeah, but black and white too. But I think black and white
Maybe it was white.
yeah, it was used before. Why not bring white back? I think white is
and
nice.
white is a nice color.
So, yeah, they tend to not use the colors of someone who just graduated recently. But Erina was originally purple, and then she changed to green.
They tend to not use the color from someone who graduated recently. Sounds like out of respect, like because as if they just died. So let's not use their color.
All right, next slide.
Musume in shambles. Oh, well, she looks good in brown.
Okay, facts. They've
brown
had
is a good color
72
to
major
wear, I will
singles.
say.
Yeah.
They've had 72 singles, 16 original albums, plus loads of more compilations and lots of appearances and other things. 26 years in the biz. They tour a ton.
That's
They've won many
amazing.
awards. Overall, there's been 45 members. Some of them are born even after the formation of the group now.
Some of them were born after 2000.
Yeah.
A lot of them. Maybe all of them. All of them by now are born after 2000.
Only one.
Oh my
was
God.
born before the.
Oh my god.
They've sold a lot, 2008, 2020 were the only years that nobody new joined and there was no graduation. And a lot of members, after they graduate, they become like actresses or newscasters or musical theater performances or soloists. Or they just quit showbiz completely. Yeah. Okay, next slide. I'll be quick.
Next slide.
Okay.
Okay.
My favorites from the graduated members, I like Kameeri.
Wait. I also like Kameeri. And you know who else like Kameeri?
Who?
Kanada senpai.
Oh.
Also, I think Kameeri Oshi.
Yeah.
Why is she so much orange lovers? Let's go! So many orange lovers. Orange.
Yes, lovers of
Yes.
Are you like
Them
tooting your own
happiness, you
horn right now,
represent
Kiara? Are you tooting your?
No, we're just happy because normally people don't really like the color orange,
Orange is my favorite color. Even before I met, well, I didn't meet her, but even before I knew Kameyeri.
Let's go.
So,
Alright.
and then my favorite current member is Ishida Ayumi.
Oh.
And then Era, my favorite Era is Platinum Era.
Mm.
Yeah. This is the Era Eddie got online.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And okay, next slide. And then my favorite single is Shogunai Yume
So
Ribito.
Good
It's
song.
so
It's
good.
good.
Mm-mm.
Album, this was tricky to pick, but I struggled a lot. But Platinum 9 Disco probably is a really good one.
I think that one's just the most iconic. Like, look at them.
Yeah. And then my favorite concert is Rival Survival or Nine Smile. Like it was a toss up, but
That's fair.
because I love the merch from Nine Smile, but Rival Survival just was epic. Okay, next slide.
It's
Why I like Morning Musume. They always try new approaches and keep things fresh. The dances are fun. My Japanese pronunciation improved by singing them. They adapt well to new genres and changing generation of music. Even when times are tough, they keep trying and push forward. The lyrics are really interesting to read, and they inspired me a lot.
Cute.
I
Nice.
think the next slide is the last one. Next slide. The end.
Yeah.
Okay, done. Okay, I'm done. Thank you for listening.
Nice,
Thank you
nice.
for coming to my TED Talk.
nice.
Beautiful,
nice. Yeah,
beautiful.
Momosu is very, very important. Much to talk about when it comes to Momosu.
Too much. In a way.
But now we talk about Berryz Kobo.
Let's go.
What the hell is Berryz Kobo? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Don't you also sometimes, when Kiwawa is talking about Berryz Kobo, open your Google and type in
Not me.
No, yeah,
I
you
start in the chat like,
I know. But other people, they're like, what the fuck is that? So, let's hit enter and find out.
Wow.
Oh, it worked. It worked. Fuck, you can hit enter. So, this is a picture of Berryz Kobo. On the left side is around their debut time. Yeah. When they still had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 members. And then you see on the right picture they're missing one member. Now this idol group is different from Morning Musume. They don't have this system where they keep on adding new members. Even when they lost one member, they decided to just go with the flow and keep this form. And actually the one member that left really early. So to me, Berryz Kobo always was this
group here.
katachi, this shape that they have now.
I think I read that they were gonna do with the kids. They were gonna.
Oh yeah, we're getting to that. We're getting to that.
So-
Yeah, and next slide. Yes, this just yeah,
oh.
you see how cute they were. Oh yeah, that was actually the writing. Yeah, 7, 8 members from 2004 to 2015. And can you just look at, for example, the left picture? If you look at the very left girl on the bottom, that is the same girl as on the right picture, the very right bottom girl.
Yeah, Miyabi.
Miyabi.
They grow up so much, isn't it so cute?
I was
The
just
one
thinking
in-
about it too. I was like, they look so baby
Yeah.
over here.
They were. I mean, they were.
They were babies.
Yeah.
The one on the middle left is also the one on the middle left on the right picture. She changed a lot. That's kept in. And then my Oshi, for example, on the right picture, she's wearing the black hat on the bottom left. And on the left picture, she's on the bottom right. Look how she was such a baby! Such a baby!
Their faces are so cute. Even the way they smile, you can really see it. I love it so much.
Nami looks the exact same.
She does, but she looks great. When she cut her hair short like this,
But also,
I was like, oh.
yeah. She
Okay.
had her hair short such a long time.
Mhm.
But what I think is really cute in this picture is you can see that in like Japanese idol industry, how the styles of like what's the popular hairstyle is changed. Like in the left picture you see the popular thing was like these like spiky looking bands and hair, updos and all that, like really fluffy with hairspray. And on the right side you see modern times, so
Yeah.
they they can do more modern stuff. Yeah. Next slide. Yeah. So Berryz Kobo means Berryz workshop. Yeah. Back when they were announced, when they found out what their name is, they were so young, so they couldn't even read the kanji for Kobo. They were like, what does that mean? So cute.
They're so cute.
But the girls were originally part of the Hello Project Kids. You may have heard about that from the Morning Musume presentation. Yeah, they were kind of the trainees, and they were chosen to be part of the lineup. And originally the plan was to change the lineup from time to time, but instead, the members that were, left over in the kids and were supposed to like rotate or whatever, were used to form another unit called Cute. Now that is, I wish we had a presentation today about Cute, because Cute is also fucking amazing.
Yeah, I love a lot of their music.
Maybe another
too.
day. We could make another one of these, because I feel like we need to cover Cute and Smilage and maybe
Smilage. Yes.
I would love to cover Smilage.
Do it.
Anyway. So yeah. Next slide. Please. Yeah.
Oh, the way you
I'm
set
gonna
this up
introduce
is
you
so
guys
cute.
to the members. Thank you. Yeah, gonna introduce you to the members, including the one member that left, the one that looks super young in here on the bottom left. So let's start with on the top left. Yeah, she kind of stands out. So Shimizu Saki is the leader of the group, but they call the leader Captain in this case. So that was also her nickname. Everyone called her Captain. Yeah. And her image color was yellow. And even though she was the captain, she actually didn't get that much spotlight, I have to say, unfortunately. I like her. She's a really cute girl, and she's an incredible dancer, right? She was really well known for being a great dancer, but she was not really that much in the spotlight, right?
No.
Yeah. Sad.
Yeah.
Right next to her is Sugaya Risako, who was very much in the spotlight. There were like 3 members that they always put in the middle, in the center, and gave them the most lines. And one of them was Sugaya Risako, my Aussie!
She's such a good singer. Such a good singer.
Hell
She
yeah.
was the moment.
The thing is, though, that
Amazing.
she's the youngest member,
Yeah.
and yet she always had such an incredible voice. And she kind of grew into such a beautiful, like, diva-looking lady, even though she does not have the diva personality at all, in my opinion. But if you compare her looks from when she was small to now, or like to then, she like, I don't know, she grew.
I think she had
so
some
much.
of the best like close-up shots in the music videos too. Like she really knew how to like.
You know, the thing is, you also see it in this picture. She has this pouty smile, this pouty face the whole time.
So this is so embarrassing, but I used to pose for pictures because of her, because I thought she looked so cool. So I used to pose in pictures the exact same way, and so I was like, oh, maybe this will make me look cool. And so I was like several pictures of me just like doing her face.
Like she was always pouting, pouting, but it made her look so, I don't know what's the word.
I think she looks very
mature?
like like suave or like mysterious kind of.
I'm not sure what the word is I'm looking for, but yeah. Anyway, I need to speed up. She's my queen. Her image color is red. She's, in my opinion, the best singer in Berryz Kobo. There's other great singers, but in my opinion, she's the best.
I mean, I think she's the best too.
Thank you. Yeah. And then on the bottom left, we have Ishimura Maiha, who, when I got into Berryz Kobo, was not there anymore. She graduated 1 year in, and this group was around for over 10 years.
Yeah, I was about to say when I got into Berryz, she was not into in the group anymore.
Yeah, since she was only there for like 10%. 1%.
Not, I was gonna say not even probably.
Can't do math.
Wait, 10 years.
It didn't even feel like 10% of the time. Wait, 10? Yeah, 1% of the time.
I was gonna say it is 1%. No.
10.
But it feels like 1%. It feels like she was around for only 1% of the time.
I was gonna say, I feel like she was there for a month. You know what I mean?
Yeah. really though.
Mhm.
Like she was like not really like if you think back on Berryz Kobo's time as an active idol group, you don't think I'm so sorry, but you don't
No,
think
you
of
don't.
The 7
yeah,
members.
the 7-member
Yeah.
lineup, yeah. So yeah, that's I can't really say much about her. Her image color was light blue. She was kind of cute. Like she's
I
in
was
some
gonna
of
say, she's kinda
the
cute. She's-
really early.
But she
Mhm.
didn't have many lines.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
she was
that's
in-
true too.
They had like a front,
Mm.
like a front team and a back team,
Mm.
and she was in the back team in a way.
Yeah.
Not like they weren't official teams, but they were like the ones that didn't get the
Yeah,
solos
yeah.
and the songs. So.
Speaking of the back team, another one who was kind of like more treated like a backup dancer most of the time was
Yeah.
Tokunaga Chinami, even though she is such a sweetheart, and I wrote Subaru there because she reminds me of Subaru. If I had to recreate Berryz Kobo with whole life members, I would put Subaru senpai in her place because she reminds me of her. She's energetic, she's cute. Okay,
Mhm.
tall is maybe not how you would describe Subaru, but you know, mostly short hair. For the most of the time, she has short hair, just like Subaru senpai.
Yeah.
And yeah, her image color is orange. She's a very, very funny, cute girl. She always was like the sunlight of the
She
group.
was.
Yeah, like
And
the quirky kind of. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
She has a very like positive smile.
Yes, she was
Yeah.
always smiling. Always.
Like her smile is
she's,
so pretty too. She's
yeah.
so cute. Mm.
Yeah, she's a
Yeah.
sweetheart. Next slide. And then we have Kumai Yurina, who is the tallest member, like for real. Like the funny thing is about Berryz Kobo, when you make them line up, then like you know there's no average height. It goes like up and down and up and down because Momoko is really tiny, and then Yurina
She
is so
is.
tall, and then crazy.
Tiny.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know, like I would always look at Cute and who looked really similar. Like
Mhm,
they
mhm,
look like they would be a friendship group at school. But
mhm.
Berryz
Mhm.
always stood out individually. That they just seem like friends
Yeah.
from different groups and cliques
Yeah,
coming
yeah.
together, right?
And they would like make jokes about that
Mhm.
when like they were filming stuff. Like
Mhm.
sometimes Yurina's head would be cut off because she's too tall
because they're gonna
in camera shots. And also Yurina, because she was so tall, she would like often in music videos and concerts be the only one not wearing heels, trying to be a little bit smaller to kind of line up more with the other members and not stand out too much because of her height. However, now her height helps her because after Berryz Kobo was kind of like disbanded, she now has been working as a model. Looks pretty successful. I've been
Mhm.
following her
Mm.
activities. Yeah. Image color green. Also not really getting many lines, unfortunately, though.
She got more than the back team, but still not as. She was like someone.
Yeah,
in the
I feel
middle.
like especially in the last couple of years of Berryz Kobo, she was getting
Mhm.
more lines
Mhm.
than in the early days. Like she was being recognized a bit more, I guess. Yeah. On the right side next to her, we have Tsukunaga Momoko. She's a very, very, very special character.
Mm.
In this picture, you see her really iconic outfit and hairstyle, especially the hairstyle.
The
After
hairstyle. Pandora and I have
certain time
opinions.
of her. Oh.
Oh yeah.
Really? But this is what really like shaped her character and gave her the chance to stand out in the entertainment world because
Mhm.
she's pretty much the only one out of this group who during her activities had a really successful solo career.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
on a variety show as Momochi.
Mhm.
Yes, she got so
Momochi.
busy around in the last few years of Berryz Kobo. She got so busy. She was like on so many shows, and I was kind of hoping that her solo popularity would like move over to Berryz Kobo and bring in Berryz Kobo more fans. Unfortunately, that never really worked out. It never really happened. Yeah. By the way, Pekora Senpai is her Oshi is Momochi. But she's like more of a fan of Momochi than she is of Berryz Kobo.
Oh.
Yeah. So that again proves you how Momochi's popularity didn't really help the group. But at least I don't know, it gave them at least somewhat more of a like get their name out.
Like it makes sense like
But
to me
anyway,
that when she finished that like she became a teacher afterwards, like that she didn't want to do like entertainment anymore because of how
Yeah.
so busy she was.
It disappeared. I was so surprised because she was doing so well at that time. Then Berryz Kobo disappears, and I did not think she would like completely disappear from the surface.
She joined Country Musume, Country Girls.
Okay, she was doing that for a while longer, yeah.
But then she just was like, I'm done.
She's just gone, and I guess I kind of understand it. It must have been like really hard to like keep up that like character the whole time.
15 years.
Yeah.
Her whole childhood is gone too.
Yeah.
But all of them, they did not really have a proper childhood because they all joined when they were around 11.
Yeah.
Younger.
Kids.
Okay, if you count their kids' time as well, they were so young.
Some was 6.
Crazy.
100%.
Honestly, if I had a kid, I would never allow my kid to do something like this.
No,
because I don't want them to do a job like this and lose their childhood for it. But anyway, that's another topic.
I was about to say I could get into that. I have
Even though I wanted to do it, I wanted to join Hello Project, but I would never let my child do this, okay?
Yeah, I was about to say, I think like as an adult, like when you're young, like when I was a kid, I used to be, I used to want to go to like a bunch of casting calls and stuff that were in my area, but my mother never let me, and it used to really upset me. But like as I've gotten older and like you start to work in entertainment, you start to work in entertainment and you go, oh no. I would not want any child to go through any of that.
Definitely feels like JP Idol's work a lot for little games.
Yeah. All right, next member is Natsuaki Miyabi.
Oshi.
Oh, she was also a very popular member. She's one of the like 3 main members, like Momochi, Misako, and Miyabi. I feel like they were always in the middle, always in the center, always getting the lines. She's a great singer too. Her image color is purple. I feel like she kind of, with the years, turned into kind of like a gyaru, like her aesthetics, fashionista, and like such a like diva lady. Not her attitude, but just the looks were so diva-like and so cool.
She was so willing to try any kind of fashion style. She was so when she was blonde.
She tried a lot.
The blonde is my favorite.
She also dyed her hair a lot.
She's cut it short, had it long, had extensions.
I loved every bit of it.
She's also in Buono. Oh, the Momochi and Miyabi were both in Buono, which we will hear about later. And then last but not least, we have Sudo Masa. Image color blue. She kind of has a lower voice and kind of is like a mama type of person in the group. Unfortunately, she also didn't get many lines ever, and I feel like she maybe had a really hard time in Berryz Kobo. I kind of want to keep this all like positive, but I think she did get like body shamed a lot. In the industry by the fans, because like throughout the years she maybe gained a little bit of weight, which is still, I feel like for Western standards it was nothing, but for like Japanese standards it was kind of
it happened.
That must have been really stressful for her, but she's a great idol, a great person, a great performer, and she has a great personality too, like really fun.
She was definitely
all right,
very
next match,
mature.
we ain't got no time.
Okay,
so here's a rough idea of what happened the first couple of years, like really rough, just the most important things. In between, they were constantly performing and releasing singles. But 2004 was their debut. 2005 is, as you can see immediately, Maiha Ishimura leaves the group. 2007, they were the youngest act to ever perform inside the Masupa Arena. I think they were like, how old?
I think the average age at that point would have been 12 or 13.
Yeah,
I was about to say, I think it was like 11 or 12.
Yes. And they were so good. 2008, they won Best Asian Newcomer Award. Yeah. Next slide.
It's weird because they had already been around for 4 years.
So apparently they were still considered a newcomer.
You're a newcomer until you hit your tenure.
Second half, actually, like putting it together like this, and just two slides in a couple of years, it feels like they didn't do anything, but they were around for such a long time and did so much. But this is really just, I don't know, things that I thought were significant. 2009, they started making a lot of ending themes for Inazuma 11,
Mm-hmm.
which is why some of you guys maybe actually know some of their songs. I noticed when I like covered a song in a karaoke stream, some people actually recognized it from Inazuma 11. Like their bento song. Yeah.
That was Yurina's moment.
Yeah. Hell yeah. So that's maybe where they got more
popularity. Maybe. I mean, it's a big deal. So
yeah. Yeah, I think so too. 2011, they had their first concert outside of Asia at Sakura-con in Maybe some people have been to Sakura-con before.
It surprises me that was that only to like from 2011. I just felt it was early for some reason, but
no, this was the first one. Before that, they had a concert like within Asia outside of Japan, but this was the first one outside of Asia.
Oh.
Yeah, and since then they've been to like Paris, like Japan Expo, and America again. Well, they didn't go overseas that much.
There was always like there's like the fan club in Hawaii.
Yes,
like a lot of them did fan club tours in Hawaii, but it was like you had to be in the fan club.
I loved the DVDs for that though.
You know pay so much to go the plane and you stay in a room with other fan club members and that's nice. But I had the DVDs too.
I love those fan club DVDs. Anyway, next is 2012 Momochi. This is where Momochi starts to gain big popularity as a solo entertainer. And even though she was not my oshi, I just thought it was like incredible. Like if you were there as a fan of Hello Project at the time, everyone was like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah, Momochi's like fucking everywhere on TV in Japan. Because normally Berryz Kobo, you wouldn't really see Berryz Kobo out there on the TV, but then Momochi was everywhere. It was incredible, and we were really proud of her.
Doing a little cat pose.
Yeah, she did that.
She was like, she would do that, and then like the gag would be like whoever was presenting would like whack her or something.
It was like she was the bouquet.
Yeah,
always the bouquet type. Yeah. And 2014 was when my life as an idol otaku was over, and I wanted to forever cry in my bed because they announced their eternal hiatus announcement. They announced the announcement, yes. And then, well, they said eternal hiatus, but it was very obvious what they meant is they're graduating because they just named it this because they wanted Berryz Kobo to not like disappear.
Yeah,
I think it makes no difference. They're gone.
I was about to say, it doesn't. It's not the same.
No,
they can't come back. Momoko like quit showbiz. Everyone else is still.
Lisa Ko has 2 fucking kids.
No, she's still in like the like agency, or in the agency, but.
Yeah, but she has 2 kids.
Shinami, I think, is stopped as well.
Like, however, though, I don't think that having 2 kids stops you from coming back because Morning Musume has been doing like OG things where OG members come back that are already like married and have kids, and they still like come back suddenly to perform. So I guess I'm still hopeful. No, I'm not really hopeful, to be honest. I feel like they all are like done with it.
We're about to hit our 10 years since the announcement.
Yeah, next year.
Next year.
All right, next one. Okay, so discography. Thanks.
Yeah.
They had 36 singles, about 44 if you count the double singles. At some point, they started releasing like all these like double A-side singles.
Yeah.
Like,
what
all the
does that
groups
mean?
started. It was the first with Berryz for like the because they were doing the opening themes and or endings or whatever for Inazuma 11, and then just every group was like we're all gonna do A sides.
I was confused.
Double A sides, triple A sides.
Yeah, I was confused, but I liked it because that meant for every single I would get like a double or a triple sometimes, even with more music videos. I was like, yo, thank you for the luxury. I'm so happy. More Berryz, the more the merrier.
Thank you.
And then 9 albums and 3 compilation albums. They had 16 tours, but kind of like more like 42 when counting single day concerts. Wait, what the fuck is the difference in that number? 16 is really inaccurate, actually. 42 is more like it.
I was about to say,
Including
wait.
overseas concerts and single day concerts and so on, but omitting each tour day. I wonder how many days it would be if I counted each day they performed. Oh well, next slide.
I was about to say, if we had time, we could count. We could take the time.
Yeah.
Oh,
These are my recommended singles.
Good choices. Good
Mhm.
choices.
Thank you.
Yeah! Maji Bomber. Maji Bomber, so good.
Yeah, let me start from the left side. That's Loving You Too Much is actually, out of these songs, one of their most recent ones. It's a great song with fun rhythm and great vocals. They even rapped a little bit in there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
A cover.
Oh yeah, I feel like they had this thing where they were doing like Thai songs.
Cha Cha Sing was a cover too.
Mhm.
Ah.
Yeah. Maji Bomber is a really popular song out of Berryz Kobo
Yeah.
and
I
it's
love
really
that one.
concert.
Yes. Lots of jumping.
Yes, lots of jumping.
Oh, yeah.
And
the
it's kind of
energy's
rocky.
so good. Yeah. That's why I liked it a lot.
Very rocky. Their outfits and the instrumentals very rocky. They have cool outfits. Badass song about summer. Natsuchan akeru sora aoi ni wa. Hype. Yes. So then next to it, it was really hard to choose four, but I
Fair.
went with Watashi no Mirai no Dana-sama because that was like,
choice, though.
I was like, marry me! They're so cute. So, I fell in love again when I watched that music video for the first time because Risako looks so pretty. I like their little outfits and the cute
Yes.
dance, and it's an addicting song about looking for a husband.
Yeah.
I mean-
Watashi no mirai no dan.
Yeah, I like the song. And then the one on the right side, I thought I should add like one of the older ones as well. This was 2004, one of their first singles called Koi no Jubaku. And I thought it's a really cool song. Every time they perform it again, even now, like in the later days,
Mhm.
it's so hype. It's so freaking hype. Oh, Koi no Jubaku. Me and Utano are doing the dance moves right now, but
It's one
I
that
wish
has,
I could
like,
join.
During the verse, like it has. Yeah, it has plenty of time for the fans to cool.
They timed it perfectly,
Yeah.
so you have the time to put
quite
that
a
in.
simple rhythm,
Mhm.
but it's very fun.
Yes,
very
it's so
fun.
much fun. It gets so loud in the concert hall.
I saw it live.
That's how you know, though.
Yeah.
Like that's how you know that the group is like always like so like you can't really miss when even like the oldest songs still go as hard as the new songs do. You know?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Next slide. I really don't have much time left. Fuck. Berryz Kobo is here. This is a totally accurate pie chart. 38% banter. This is one thing I love about them so much because they and the members, they just tease and banter so much.
Yeah, they have a
especially,
great
like,
relationship to each other.
so much.
Mm.
Yeah.
They try and do things like you just did that, and everyone would just look at her like, "Are you serious?"
Yeah.
Mhm.
They always get so like mad, but playfully mad at
It's
moments.
like a family.
It's so cute. You just really notice like they have been I talk about it as if they were still around, but they're not. But anyway, you just really notice that they just have such a bond, and they've been through so much together. They're a family.
Yeah.
And then 24%, exactly 24% good songs. I was wondering if I should write also they have like a certain amount of percentage of bad songs because then they're not bad though, but it's kind of like they have a lot of joke songs.
I was about to say like
where
silly.
you question yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, Junko-san, why? But this is
I
just the
have
kind
a-
of group they are.
You can monkey dance.
And that's what made them so
They,
fun,
they are.
though, personally.
Yeah.
The monkey dance sounds so cute, and they look so cute, and they look
Yeah,
Mhm.
you know, I'm a Berryz Kobo, a big fan, but you know, when Cute was releasing all these cool bangers, you know, and then Berryz Kobo is like dancing in monkey outfits, I'm like, oh, I guess I'm a Berryz Kobo fan. All right, well, this is Berryz. This is just Berryz. This is what you get.
That's so fair.
Yeah. And then hype concerts, 36%. Yeah, exactly. Because they have so many songs and they have a long history, and with that comes really hype concerts. They have so many songs that get so hype, like so many chants, and everybody is just like one ittaikan. There's just this feeling that the audience and the group, they just become one entity, and it gets so hot in the venue, so hot. And then I guess I didn't know what else to put there, so I put Graveyard there with 12%. I don't know if you guys understand what this is, but like in J-pop industry, the girls put out like photo books of them in cute outfits, but also mostly in bikinis. And well, I mean, some of it I'm like, why when they're like 14, 13?
Yeah.
But Risako in this one that I'm showing is already a bit older, and she just has these beautiful visuals, especially in this one.
I was about to say, she
pretty.
looks so like ethereal in that picture.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
She's such a beauty, and I had a lot of her photo books. And every time they release a photo book, they would do a handshake event. So I had to go there. I had to buy the photo book to get a handshake. And anyway.
Okay, are we back? Test. Hello. Test. A 1, 2, 3. A test. A 1, 2, 3.
Oh, it's back.
Oh, we're back. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Everything closed. Sorry, that's my bad. Okay, let me... I don't know why that happened. That was weird. That's never happened to me before. I get, like, what's it called? Hold on. Okay.
Good to taxi too.
Oh, there we go.
Are we really back?
Yep,
We're back. We're back.
Well.
Okay.
I might just have to take a taxi anyway. Oh my god, yeah.
I'm sorry.
I'll probably take a taxi. So let's just slow down a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Chill.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, back to the rivalry with Cute, which doesn't exist because I don't know. I never felt such a thing.
I felt a bit sad for Q because like it felt like, you know, they thought they were going to be part of Berryz, but then they also had to do the indies phase, and like Momusu back in the day, and Berryz didn't. Berryz just like debuted, but there was like it was a really healthy relationship. They had like TV shows together.
And songs. They had singles together and concerts together. Which was really fun.
They did.
But I do think I think it's better this way, having two separate groups.
Berryz Kobo and Cutie Danger.
Yes.
Yeah.
I prefer it this way though. I'm glad they didn't like do the whole like switching members thing.
Yeah.
And so on.
Yeah.
I think it like made the bond, like the bond for fans better too.
Yeah. It's better this way. It's just that Cute. They started out with how many members?
They started out with 8. One left right before they debuted as they had the major debut, and they actually had to change their debut single from Yuki ga Chirari to Sakura ga Chirari. So it was a winter theme, and then they changed it to a spring because they had to Megumi left. So for a while, from 2007 to like 2009, Berryz and Cute had the same number of members, so it helped like pairing and colors and all that stuff, and the concept was really well. Yeah.
But even though I guess only 3 members left for them only, it felt like so much more. Like
they changed a lot.
For a couple years it felt like they were constantly changing, and they were just not reaching their like final shape and like the way they should be. Like I don't know, it was always like it felt like they were falling apart, and
it felt like, honestly, we talked about how Berryz had like the front group and the back group. The back group still got some show time, you know, they got in the spotlight. Cute for the first 2 years, like after major debut, or maybe even during indies, it was literally just 2 people in the front, and the rest felt like backing dancers.
Mhm.
for a
Yeah.
long
There
time.
was, I mean, this is really not a cute PowerPoint presentation, but there was this one time where I as a Berryz Kobo
Mhm.
Uta had from the sidelines just watched in horror when I saw that they released a single, Shock,
Yeah,
which was
shock.
so shocking because it was so disrespectful to all the other members and fans of the other members, because
Yeah.
Suzuki ID was the only one singing.
The others were doing like, "Shock."
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
literally just backup dancers. And it was like, why don't you just release it as a solo single then?
for idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone. I remember hearing this the first time, and there was no.
Yeah, I
It
was
was-
waiting. I was waiting. When
I
are
was
the others
waiting.
singing?
Yeah,
Still no?
yeah,
No?
yeah. I
Yeah.
was waiting, and I just felt like, oh, and that was probably the worst point for
Yeah.
like for cute. I feel
Mhm.
like.
Everyone was mad.
Yeah, but then afterwards, it got,
got-
so much better,
yeah.
especially for Chisato, Mai, and
Mhm.
Saki. Like, they actually started to get lines, whereas in
Yeah.
the beginning, they barely got anything. Maybe Mai got some.
I
but-
really don't understand that decision. I still to this day do not freaking understand
because
it.
Chisato was an amazing singer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't understand why they did this with Shock. Like,
I was shocked.
Why?
It was a shock.
it was a shock. You know, ID was great, but you could have released it as a solo single. Anyway, back to Berryz Kobo. So yeah, they debuted when their average age together was around 11, some were even younger.
Mm.
Yeah.
And they were around average age 21 around their disbandment. So you can see they were around
Mhm.
10 beautiful, amazing, fun-filled years.
Yeah.
That you'll never get back.
I don't want them back. No.
No.
I don't know about them though. Like they'll never get their childhood back. But you know, I mean, they
Yeah.
had a childhood. It was just like
It was just
like
not
a
the traditional
weird one.
Yeah, not the traditional childhood
Yeah.
you'd want for a kid.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're berries that, like I said, they really didn't look like they would mesh well together. If you saw them in the street, you wouldn't think they were friends.
No.
But cute, you thought they were friends. They looked like a gang. Well, not a
Mhm.
gang, but like a group. Like,
Yeah.
But
I will say
fun.
Cute
Just
had
what-
some of the greatest outfits. I know we're not talking about Cute anymore, but
Yeah.
they had some of the
Cute.
greatest outfits,
Mhm.
IMO.
they visually, you could tell they looked like they looked really like comfortable together. These girls, if you looked at them, as they are, like, you'd be like, they're really different. How are they friends? But they're like a loving family.
That's what makes them so
Yeah.
entertaining, though. That they're different. Yeah.
They can stand out, without needing to do anything extra.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Next slide. We're already kind of like at the end.
Yeah.
On their YouTube account, they have uploaded official, so this is legal. You can watch it without feeling illegal. Live performances of almost every single and more on their YouTube account. So check it out if you want to get like a feeling of what their concerts are like. I want you guys to get a feeling of what their concerts are like. Please watch them.
They're
'cause
so
a lot of
fun
their
to
singles are
watch.
so much more fun, yeah, in a live concert setting.
Mhm.
Very, very, very much.
Mhm. And I wish I could just like watch a whole concert together with you guys, but those are unfortunately not legally available on YouTube. So you just check out for now what's on their YouTube channel. Yeah, if you
Mhm.
scroll down a little bit, the third playlist that they have on their channel from the top, the third one, is the one with all the old and new concert performances. So check them out.
Yeah.
And that, I think, that was next slide is the last slide. I think, yeah. Betty Sikube! Betty, you know, at the concert, in the beginning and at the end, the crowd would always chant, Berryz Kobo, pum 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 pum. Berryz Kobo, pum 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 pum. That's kind of like their thing. Also, the group themselves, before they started concert, they put together their hands, and then they're like, Berryz Kobo! So much memories.
Aw.
Memory.
Each group has one, right? Like,
Hmm.
what would Morning Musume is like dancing, singing, reciting.
Yeah.
And
That's-
keep your smile.
Actually, I really like this whole like tradition they have going on. So the other day when I had the New Year's stream with some fellow Hololive members, even though we're not in like we're not an idol group as 5, but I just felt like doing something like that.
Aww.
Yeah, so I was like, can we do this? You say your name, I say my name, and so on. Everyone, when we say your
That's
name,
so
you put your hand in the
cute.
front, and then we say, cycle! And then we did that. That was fun.
That's cute though.
Anyway, I should check out their DVDs.
Mhm.
Berryz Kobo, Psycho.
Mm.
I miss them so much. Ever since Berryz Kobo was gone, I could not ever get into an idol group anymore this much. It was just
That's
the special
fair.
magic was gone. I would look at other idol groups and I would be like, hey, they're great. I like their music. The members look cute and so on. But I could never really feel that like I found an Oshi again.
No, I get
What
that
about you?
though.
I really loved Berryz. Like Berryz was Mini Money and Berryz were the first groups I found from Hello Project. So it wasn't Morning Musume actually, but the Special Generation was one of the first songs I saw. I after they graduated, I went to the concert, not the graduation concert, but the concert before the graduation concert, like in September or something the year before, and it was magical because like a lot of groups they are in sync, they sound similar, they look similar, they dress similar. But Berryz, they look different. They have different heights. They stand up. Their voices are so unique, and they all have so many different personalities. And it was easy to recognize them. And they just looked like they're having so much fun. Like some groups are just too focused that they forget to have fun. But Berryz just felt like so much fun. And I feel like I tried to find that magic again with some of the new groups, but no one can replace Berryz Kobo. Like they tried they had a spiritual, like they had the spiritual successes of Kobushi Factory and Tsubaki Factory, but
it never felt like to me like it would be a successor.
No, they're both good in their own right. I mean, Kobushi doesn't exist anymore, but
R.I.P.
Yeah, but they nobody can really replace Berryz Kobo. Like no Hello Project group was like Berryz Kobo.
Thank you for saying that.
Like I always feel like they're different from cute. I always just felt
back.
Cute look like a friendship group. Berryz look like a family.
Thank you for paying respect to my favorite idol group. It really moves me. All right, but the next presentation that we're seeing will have 2 Berryz members. So I'll listen gladly. I love Buono.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
Yeah.
Buono was one of the groups I loved.
Yeah.
Buono got so popular, man.
It did.
I feel like that they are definitely the popular subunit, right?
They
Yeah.
have a lot of singles compared to. I mean,
and concert like
Mini Money and
tours.
Tampopo had a lot of singles, but Buono was probably the most popular.
Yeah, because Sugar Kiara, so like that was a huge part of it.
Yeah.
So
Educate the masses.
Yeah.
Tell them.
Okay, so so here we are talking about Buono. This is the group that I got into first. That introduced me to Hello Project as a whole, and they were a subgroup that was formed to create opening and ending songs to the magical girl anime Shugachara, and so like by Peach Pit, and I was really into that anime for a really long time. And
I pulled the eggs.
I
Wait,
have.
you found them through the anime?
Yeah, I found them through the anime. I loved because their opening song was Kokoro no Tamago, and then they did Honto no Jibun for the first season. Yeah, and I was so obsessed with the music because I loved how it sounded, and it kind of like was just so incredibly enjoyable for me that I wanted to listen to it more, especially because like their sound was like really kind of like this like pop punk rock type sound.
The outfits were iconic though. Look at that honto no jibun.
Yeah,
like,
like
punk.
it's so good. Like
But
this
they're kind of
right here.
wearing like Texas shirts to me. It feels like Texas
Oh
shirts.
yeah. Oh no, you're not wrong. Yeah, like
What
they
would you
definitely
do,
look
though?
that way.
Yeah, like the top of it,
Yeah, what is that
They-
Texas outfit?
Yeah, I couldn't tell you. I'm not gonna lie to you that those are probably my least favorite outfits that they've worn. But
They're still iconic
They,
though.
yeah,
they
oh of
set the whole,
course.
like top and get him checked, like because they have like several like iconic styles.
Yeah.
Check, or like the like Union Jack,
British.
Oh yeah. I don't think I included that in my slide, but it's so good. It's literally just like they're giant like dresses with the Union Jack on them. Please
Yeah.
Google it. I'm telling you right now, go Google it right now.
yeah.
It's so good.
Now that I'm looking at the
mhm.
manga for Shugokara, like the hearts of Tot and Do, so it kind of makes like a little bit
Yeah.
of similarities. Plus, there was
I mean, they got rid of like the
No,
the Western chic vibe in other songs that had flannel
Thank
in
God.
them or tartan in them. But what's it called? I that's how I got into them, because for the first season of the anime they did the ending and openings. But then for the second season, they only did the endings because the opening themes were covered by Shugokata Egg and then Guardians 4.
Yes, where Mitako was part of, by the way. But that
yeah.
subunit didn't
Oh, yeah.
stay around long.
It was
Yeah.
like, so Shugokara Egg was doing the openings, and they had 3 of the members from who were going to be in Smile Age eventually.
Mhm.
And then Guardians 4 came, and the Shugokara Egg members changed apart from one. And they just did like a B-side or a cover of the Guardians 4 single on the Guardians 4 single. Like they just did a cover of it. So they didn't really, when Mizuki was in it, like Shugokara Egg and stuff, they didn't really get to do songs, a cover of the actual song. But Shugokara Egg was so cute.
It
And then
was.
they cosplayed the
So that music video and was the reason why I tried to cosplay for the first time.
which music video?
Oh, the Minna Daisuki. So the yeah, and then and so like I was a huge fan of Sue from the show. She was one of the eggs. She was Amulet Clover, and she was the green one. And I loved her so much. I loved the pigtails. I loved the big puffy skirt, and that like it was the thing that inspired me. But anyway, there are 3 members in Buono. Momoko and Miyabi from Berryz, and then Airi from Cute. I put my 2 favorite pictures of the group on here, and then put some arrows so you guys could see. There's Airi, Momochi, and then Mia right there. So
We're basically the most popular members of the respective groups.
I was about to say,
except no Lisa.
yeah, I was about to say
interesting
the
thing, though,
nudge
about-
nudge.
But yeah, the interesting thing about Momoko though is that when she did her Momochi phase, like with the pigtails, she didn't carry any of that into Buono.
Yes.
She lost the wax in her hair and the the pigtails, and she went rocker phase that she does and did her lower voice.
Thank God.
Yeah, that's what Pandora were talking, and that's what I was saying. Pandora and I have a thought on it. I was like, I did not like the pigtails at all. Personally, I didn't. They weren't for me. So like when she started to put her hair down and have like natural clip.
You wouldn't do your hair like that.
No. Also, my hair is too long, and like I have really thick hair, so it's like trying to do that.
All the Berryz members did it at one time. You could do it too.
Well, okay. I was gonna talk about this later, but I didn't think I was cute enough to be Momoko, so I used to try to emulate Miyabi. So like her fashion and her style, so that I got really into like any fashion trend she was into, I was into. Like if I saw her dress or like do her hair a certain way, I was like, cool, guess that's what I'm doing. I just didn't think I was cute enough. Because I always wanted to be cute, but I didn't think I could ever get away with it. So I was like, I guess I'll just try to be pretty. Well, I mean, this was then in comparison to now. I'm awesome, but yeah, at the time I didn't think that I could get away with it, especially because I was also very much a tomboy when I was into Buono. So like, yeah. But anyway, next slide. So part 2. So this is about all of their music. So we've got their debut single, Honto no Jibun, was the best-selling Hello Project single until 2012. If I remember correctly, they sold like over 40,000, I think it was.
Yeah, the Hello kids are reaching like 30-ish.
Yeah.
Like their singles. I think Honto no Jibun did really well. Like
Yeah. Because it was the best-selling single for a while, and then I just remember I think it's like over 40K. And then they starred in a movie, a horror movie that
Miyabi had that black wig.
Yeah.
I never watched that.
Oh, it's about like text messages.
Yeah, it's
I don't like horror movies anyway.
I didn't like horror movies. Okay, hold on. I put the pointer. So I like horror movies, but I would watch this.
The horror movie with Berryz and Cute is actually quite good. The All-Summer Game. Because Yurina got like a time to shine.
Yeah, I don't really get into horror. I'm not really good with horror in general.
I was more of a fan of not their horror movies, but their like musicals that they did.
Yes.
Jeanne d'Arc.
Like,
Kishi. The Morning Musume one was good. The Cinderella one was good too.
I watched some of the musicals in person.
Which one?
They had Smilage participating too. Yeah,
and they swapped roles.
They had different versions. Anyway, back to Buono. Sorry.
No, I like hering about it because it's like I feel like I get to live vicariously through, because like that wasn't available to me. So like anytime I can hear about it.
There is, however, a DVD of the musical.
I tried to get DVDs, but what's it called?
Yeah.
Anytime I tried to get DVDs at the time, they were always almost like too expensive for me to afford. So I just was like, okay, I wait until never. So
Blu-rays are really expensive, especially anime. Like in the West, I was so used to buying an anime Blu-ray and have like 25 episodes. Like,
Ahoy!
Yeah, so it's just like too expensive.
Ahoy!
Ahoy!
Do you know what that means?
Ahoy!
Are you getting what I'm trying to say?
Ahoy!
She doesn't get it.
Da, 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 da,
No.
Ahoy! Okay, I get it.
You get it?
I get it.
Really? Okay.
Well, but here you could like I have some DVDs behind me somewhere that only have 2 episodes.
Well, the rest. Oh, ahoy! Anyway.
Am I missing?
Wait, what?
No, she's not getting it.
I was stuck.
Oh, she's not getting it. Okay.
Eh? Eh?
What? No.
No?
No. Oh, I mean, yes.
I don't know. Anyway, let's move.
Keep on talking, Ophelia.
Okay, I was like, are we, what's happening?
We have reached an understanding.
I see. But they had 3 studio albums, Cafe Buono, and then Buono 2, and then We Are Buono.
Yay!
What's it called? I used to make my own CDs of their music.
Yes. Whoa.
Because I couldn't get
your own CD?
Yeah, my dad taught me how to, so I would do that because I didn't have like access to like getting my own version of the CDs. So I'd find out what the track list was, and then I would make my own CDs to listen to in my stereo. Because I wanted.
Yeah, I guess back in the day, they weren't doing much of like digital releases. Like Spotify wasn't the thing.
No Spotify.
They don't do Apple Music and Spotify. All the project they do. iTunes, but they don't have music and Spotify.
Yeah, I also didn't have iTunes, so like
I had iTunes.
Websites like PlayAsia and stuff. It was hard to get the CDs. Like I won a CD one time, but
it's like they didn't want overseas people to listen to their music. Almost.
Yeah,
but we did.
We did.
We found a way. Yeah, I mean they didn't do too many things overseas. Like I remember they were supposed to do something, but then it like got canceled like right before they were supposed to do it in like Sweden.
German event or somewhere.
I think it was Sweden.
The event got entirely cancelled.
Yeah. Oof. Yeah, it got like it was because I think the convention itself got canceled, like, but right before, because the convention was like, oh, there's too much competition in the industry, so we didn't have a lot of really good like ticket sales, so we're just gonna cancel the event. But then
why they did do overseas things eventually.
Yeah, like they eventually did. They performed in France, and then I think they did. They were in Paris. I think they went like twice, if I recall correctly. So
yeah, they didn't come to the UK.
Yeah.
They also never came to Austria. Nobody fucking comes to Austria, man. UK people still come more often to the UK to perform there than they come to Austria.
Yeah, we did get juice.
That's it. Nobody fucking gives a shit about Austria. I'm like, what is Austria? Australia, okay, can be considered Austria.
I'm not an idol group, but I've been to Austria. Does that make it better?
That makes it better. Yeah, it does.
Thank you. Austria's really beautiful. I had a lot of fun when I went.
Thank you. Okay, but let's not tangent about that. Let's tangent about Buono.
But anyway, and then they had two mini albums and 2 best albums, and then they have 13 major singles. Honto no Jibun, Renai Rider, Kiss Kiss Kiss, Gachinko de Iko, Rotara, Konomichi, My Boy, Take It Easy, Bravo Bravo, Our Songs, and then Zaso no Uta, Natsu Dakara, and then Hatsukui Cider. And I think the ones that people
every single one of them is a fucking banger.
They really are. They didn't
every
miss.
Single one.
What are your favorite? What is your favorites? What is your favorites? Like out of the major singles.
I'm glad you asked. For me, Gajinko de Iko, Lotara Lotara, My Boy, Take It Easy is great. Natsu Dakara is beautiful.
Yes. Yes.
When I was Kazewa, Fusen, whatever it is. Yeah, and Hatsukoi Side is a good one because I love the old style, like I don't know, like the outfits are cute as well.
The music video is so fun.
Yeah, they look like they're doing it, and it had been a while since between Our Songs and Zaso no Uta, and it'd been a while since they released a single.
Yeah,
so like
what's it called? I also
Cider and Sorashi had a big gap too.
yeah, like
years.
what's it called? Kiwawa, what are your favorite? What are your 5 or like your 4?
It's pretty much like the same ones, almost more or less. I would say Gajinko, Kiss Kiss Kiss, Natsu Dakara, and Take It Easy, because Take It Easy has a special meaning to me. But yeah,
That's
Hatsuko
fair.
Saga to me is like, I freaking love it, but I feel like Hatsuko Saga has been a little bit ruined for me because I've just heard it too many times.
That's
Because
fair
it gets covered in underground idol concerts, covered to death, and I feel like they just don't pay enough respect to Buono.
that opening that Airi sings for that song, especially when she does a long version,
Yeah,
it's really good.
yes.
It is really good.
Yeah.
Like I understand why it's very iconic though.
It's so good. Yeah, very, very iconic, but just a little bit overdone in my head from my experience.
No,
You
that's
can really
fair.
see the change in styles as well. They literally went from like Hondo no Jibun was and Kiss 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 was very school style,
Yeah.
and then Jinko Deiko was like more chill and relaxed. It definitely, that was the style at the time. You know, like the scarf around your neck that wasn't a scarf. I had one of them too. I wanted to look like the Jinko Deiko.
I had so many of those. I had so many and wore them with every outfit.
Yeah.
I could send you guys
so
pictures of just every photo.
But by the way, so Buono started out with like doing these anime endings, right?
Yeah.
But later on, they didn't do an anime songs anymore, right? They were just doing things on their own, just because they were just doing so well, and that's so impressive.
Yeah. Because after,
even though there was gaps in the singles, it didn't mean there was gaps in their activities because they were still doing.
Oh yeah, like what's it called? They what is the word that I am looking for? What is the word that I want? Oh, they were doing a lot of advertisements and things outside of the pizza. They did that, and they went on tour a lot too. So like they went, and
they were so hyped. Like if there was ever like a Berryz and Cute event, like and Buono came out, it was the hype. Like everyone was so excited.
Hell yeah!
Oh yeah. So
they also did Sashi Hararino's idol Matsuri.
Oh yeah.
Like they did so many, like they did so much, and like even once the anime ended, they actually I put it in the PowerPoint later. Is it the next one? No, it's not.
It means tasty in Italian.
I thought that'd be really fun. Well, I wanted to just add these pictures. Really, I wanted to edit something.
Cute.
But that's what that means in Italian. And these are the members. So,
the colors are very important.
What? Miyabi was until 201.
Yeah, that.
201?
Hold on, I'll fix it. Let's see.
Also, who the fuck is Tsunaga Momoka? Tsunaga Momoka.
No, it's supposed to be Momoko.
Tsunaga Momoko.
I want you guys to know I made this literally so late at night. I was so painfully tired. Like,
you gotta fix it. I had to fix mine.
Girl.
I'm trying to figure out how to. Oopsie. There we go.
You gotta
well, it doesn't matter. It's okay. We had the name already correct in my slide.
Oh, goodness.
The fun fact about these colors. So, in the early days of
that's
Berryz
a 0.
and Cute, when Cute was a 7-member, they had different colors, and Airi was green. And when Miyabi, early on, some of them had different colors. Not everyone, but some of them had different colors, and they would change a little bit. And Miyabi was red, so they kept those colors because that's the colors they had when Buono started.
There we go.
And they decided, well, we'll just keep them instead of changing to purple. And Airi's was pink. So
Oh yeah, doesn't Mia have purple in Buono?
No, it's red.
It's red.
Oh, red in Buono.
So yeah, because as I say, their colors are different.
2007 was the year they changed the colors.
Mixing things up. Yeah, but they had different colors. Yeah.
Yeah. Because in Cute, I had a pink.
After Erika and Kana left in 2009, they were just like, well, we lost our red and yellow. Let's change the colors.
Yeah.
And so Irie went from green to pink.
Mm-hmm. So
you still have a typo in the last name, but let's just keep it this way.
Oh my god.
Her name is really long. Her name is so long.
Tsugunaga Momoko.
Tsugunaga.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, you missed the GU. But just go to the next slide.
I was about to say, just don't look at it.
That way.
I was about to say I spelled it right everywhere else but the members page. That's the worst part. I spelled it right everywhere else. Anyway, but this is like a very brief timeline of like the stuff that they did. So like 2007 is when they debuted, and then they had their first solo live in 2008. And Cafe Buono was if I remember, it's the highest selling album of Hello Project at that time. Or no, Hello Project Kids at the time. And then Rockin' Buono was a fan club special, if I remember as well. And then that year also, that was the year that they did like the
Rockin' Buono had the live band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that was the year that they also did the pizza.
They did that more than once though.
Yeah, they did it a couple times. Yeah.
Yeah, and they're back.
They had like the same band. They were like girls, right?
Yeah, it's Dolce was the backing band. I think they had a different name when they started, but I don't remember it very well. But yeah, so
it felt like they were part of Buono.
Yeah, and like their backing band also super well dressed and very cute as well. And then in 2009, I didn't add 2009 because I only had so much space, but 2009 they came out with Buono 2, and then that was their first album to make the top 10 charts. Then they had their like hybrid punch tour, and then Momoko became like the leader that year of Buono, or like she was appointed that year. And then they also had another tour, like a winter tour. And then
busy.
Yeah. And then
very good stuff.
Yeah, what's it called? They were doing, that's why like from like until like a lot later, I had no clue because of how busy they were. I just assumed that they were one group for the longest time until a lot later. And then the following year they released their We Are Buono album. I think that's the album I listened to the most probably. But that year, that was the year that the anime ended, so they didn't have any like new release songs. But they were still doing like advertisements and stuff. And then they came out with like their first compilation album called the Best of Buono or Best Buono. And then they switched labels that year as well. They moved from Pony Canyon to the Zettima label. So
I think Momosa's on that.
Yes, I think. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Because they're still signed with them. But yeah, they switched labels because the anime was over. But the following year, that's when they opened up their like YouTube channel, so you would have more. So people started to have more access to, like.
Finally.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't have a presence on YouTube. They were on this other website. releasing stuff. Like it was still like a video sharing, but it was like Japan. It wasn't
Nico Nico?
No, it was called like something up.
I didn't
know.
have access to it, so I don't know.
You would always, you'd always see their videos from that place on YouTube, but they didn't have an official YouTube channel.
Yeah, like
It was about time.
Like literally the only way that I ever found anything was like through deep.
I just saw a comment that interested me though. Free albums and free years. Like it's not common nowadays, but back in like from maybe like 2006 to 2010, it was very common for most of the groups to release an album every year. Like what sometimes they do two. Like
like 2010 they did two. 2010 they did two. I mean, one of them was a compilation album, but it was still two albums, you know, on top of like whatever other like projects they were doing. But yeah, 2011, like leading up to that point, I was like doing like really deep dives to find like any sort of like Buono anything. So when they opened up,
thank you Apple for saying door up. Thank you. That was the website. That was the website
there we go.
Like Hello Project used for putting on
yeah. So
it doesn't exist anymore.
Too nostalgic.
Yeah,
too old.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's like what is it? LimeWire. No one uses that anymore either.
Oh no! Oh no!
But
My
yeah,
best buddy LimeWire.
yes, the your best friend from those years of like 2006 to like 2010 or something like that. But yeah, when the YouTube channel opened, I remember for me, like I was like, this is a game changer. Thank you. But that was the year they also put out their horror movie, and then they announced that year that they would do the convention in Sweden, but then obviously like I said, it got canceled. So
Canceled, yeah.
Like there's, and then like they did a bunch of stuff in between, but what's it called? Like they went to a bunch of like other idol events. Also in 2011 they had like a full like Rock and Buono like live stream on their YouTube, which was pretty sick. And then like what's it called? I'm trying to think. I guess like in 2013 they also did, so 2013 they did some more events, and then in 2014 they were taken off the website, even though they were still considered like a main act, and they were still doing like the radio show that they were doing.
Well, even when Musume was still in Berryz and Momoko was in Berryz too, they took I guess, well,
they were taken off the Hello Project website?
Yeah.
That's kind of sad.
Yeah, it was like 2013, 2014, they were taken off the website, even though they were still doing a bunch of projects for Hello Project. Yeah.
It probably was like, that was probably the point when because I think 2012 to 2016, they didn't release much.
Yeah.
No.
Like, so they probably will like, it's just a subgroup. They don't have to be on them.
Yeah.
They weren't really active.
Yeah, because like they didn't release music for like 4 or 5 years after Shugachara ended.
There was a big gap when they did Hatsukoi Saida. That was for the Hello Project maths drama TV show, and then there was like a big while.
Yeah, but when Sorashi Do released, after such a long time, I was so excited. I was like, finally they're back. I really needed them to be back.
2016.
Finally some light in this dark world.
Yeah, like I mean that's the thing though, is like even though they weren't on the website anymore.
It didn't have a proper like full-on dance.
Oh yeah, they just had microphones.
And I wanted to learn the dance, but there was no dance.
There was no
So
dance.
I was like, what is this?
That's how you
What
know
is
the
this?
true sadness is when you don't have something to dance to like your favorite song.
I would always learn their dances. I'm like, finally, new Buono song. Let's dance it. And then there's no dance.
There's no
Yeah,
dance.
one of the late was no dancing.
Mm.
Yeah.
Standing with a mic or
Just standing with a mic or jumping around and like getting the audience hype up and everything, you know. But like they did, but like even though like because they also had like a web show, I think is the word, web show or something like that for Hello Project that they were still doing. And then they like still participated in like Hello Project concerts. Like they did they did the Berryz Kobo Matsuri as well. And then on their like 100th episode of their radio show, they like ended it as well. And I think like so like around like 2015 and onward, you kind of like knew that there was never going to be anything ever again type of deal, because like they were it was like kind of like it wasn't even like they shut it down right away. It was like a really slow shutdown, like kind of like weaning people off of them basically. And 2016 like they released their first single in like 4 or 5 years, and it didn't do really well, but I think the song is awesome. So it was so la-si-do. Yeah.
You know why it didn't do so well? Because there was no dance.
That's true. But their outfits were so pretty though.
It was good. It was good. Yeah.
But yeah, I do agree. What's it called? Yeah. And then 2017, they held their last concert, and I have every typo under the sun. I literally am looking at this
Is
like
it that you would have written Momoko only wrong on the
I thought that I did it right.
But you did it wrong here too.
Oh my god.
I wasn't gonna point it out. I wasn't.
Gosh dang it. Can you I'm literally a mess. I'm a mess and a half.
It's
Jeez.
okay. It's okay. Don't worry.
But either way.
Just one O. Just one O.
I just
Oh no.
But yeah, so
I will never forgive you.
it's okay. I think I can I was gonna say I could live with myself, but I'm dead, so it doesn't really work that way. But Irie and Momoko, they graduated from Hello Project.
Yeah.
Because Momoko, she said that I think it was she became a teacher, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, she said she wanted to be like a kindergarten teacher or something.
Yeah. And then
And Heidi is now really popular as a solo artist doing like anime.
I was gonna say,
music,
wasn't she
Anison.
a
Yeah, you guys
model
know
for a
her.
little bit?
Probably. She's done a
Maybe.
lot.
Yeah.
Like, she's really popular. She's done like solo concerts and everything, and at
Yeah.
them she's even covered Buono songs.
Yeah, I know
But
Miyagi
yeah, I
also
think
did that too.
Heidi got way more well known after she ended all of those like 10 years of activities now for the anime music that she's been doing, which is kind of like sad. Like I think all the new ID fans they should have gotten to know her before. They missed so much
They
of
missed
her
a lot.
activities,
They
man.
missed Shock. They can miss that one. That's fine.
They need to catch up. Hopefully they've been catching up on all that old good stuff. but
Especially Mascara Blue Jeans. You should watch.
Okay, we're dancing again. Anyway, please continue, Ophi.
Oh, this is a really random fact that I just feel it's not. Well, it's just a really random fact. But what's it called? I This used to be like my fun fact that I thought would make me seem cool when I went to conventions. I would be like, did you know that Irie is the child of 2 professional golfers? I don't know why I thought that would make me. Yeah, I used to throw that at people, and they were they'd be like, that's really random, and I'd be like, I'm just trying to fit in. But yeah, and then Miyabi also formed a new group as well. And then just Buono officially disbanded, but Miyabi's group was also disbanded as well.
I remember seeing the auditions for that. It was like her and Takanashi were like gonna do the auditions and look for people, and then the group was formed, and then Reina's rock band was formed, and neither did very well.
Yeah, I didn't really get into those. Lavender.
Yeah, they
which
didn't
was
last very long.
Kind of like really only about Reina, even though they had those other members, but it was only about Reina.
Yeah, I don't. What's it called? I think
it felt a little bit that way with Pink Crest. Like,
I was just saying,
the girls got lines for sure, but
yeah.
Don't look at me when
I don't think because like Pink Crest
looking at me when I was spitting out my phlegm. Don't look at me when
I wonder if you were okay.
Yeah, I'm like spitting into my tissue. She's looking at me.
Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Close your eyes.
Giving her the eyes to look away, but she looks at me. Anyway. I'm so sorry, but like, both of you might have to like hurry up because I'm like getting really tired.
Oh yeah. Okay. But anyway, group. Fun fact. I wanted to add this because I felt like it was really important. So this is the single that our thumbnail is based off of.
Yeah.
So I thought it would be really cute to add it. This song slaps so hard. It's so good. In the dance is super fun. Please go watch it. Please go enjoy it. Learn the dance. You'll make all of us proud. But yeah. Anyway.
What time? Like, is this like 80s, 90s outfit? What is this?
I would probably say this is
supposed to be like
it's like
70s
mod.
or 70s.
I was going to say it's like mod style, so probably like 70s, 80s maybe. Yeah. So, but mod style, so good, so cute. Anyway.
I think the whole MV is in that.
Really nice. It's like retro TV recording.
That makes it so special.
Oh yeah, and like the filter they used, so good, and like the entire like the entire set rather, so good. I was literally listening to it right before we got into call, so.
Yeah.
Okay, so my favorites. So I just shoved them all into one. So my favorite, like I said this earlier, but my favorite was Momoko, but I always like learned Miyabi's dances and like tried to emulate her because I never thought that I'd be cute. And then my favorites are Bravo Bravo, Kachinko, and then Rotara, Hatsukui, Cider, and then Last Forever. My favorite MV is Never Gonna Stop. I really like that MV because they just look like they're having fun, and I love their clothes, and I love the lighting, and like it just looks like it's a really casual MV, I think, and that's why I like it a lot. Bravo Bravo is my favorite dance that I learned, and then my favorite live is the 2017 like their last concert because it makes me cry when I watch it, so I like it, and that's why I like it.
I can't watch that anymore. I watched it like a month or two ago, a little bit again, and I was like, I can't watch this. I'm crying already in the beginning.
But that's why I like it though, because like I'm not a crier. I don't cry very often, but this one like definitely gets me, and like so if like I'm in the mood to like feel really sentimental. So
I literally, when the concert's starting, I start to cry.
Yeah, just like the moment that everything starts, you start sobbing. But I'm that way with like anything that means a lot to me. So yeah, Buono forever. Thank you for listening. Thank you. Yeah.
Yes. Buono is like the best of both worlds. Yeah. Berryz and cute together, made into such a legendary group that has the perfect balance. And even though none of them wear my oshis, I appreciate them so much, and every song they put out was a banger. They're really great. Can always recommend them. Like, if I had to recommend a group from Hello or music from Hello Project to people, on the top of my list, one of the tops would definitely always be Buono, because you can always rely on Buono impressing people and dragging them into the rabbit hole.
I was about to say, like, they're like a really good introduction one, because that's what it made me want to listen to all the other groups in Hello Project. So,
and they don't change the lineup, you know. They sound all good together. And there's a start and an end.
Like, the energy is just really good.
Buono.
So
Buono is very, very Buono. Buono. It also means good, not just yummy. Buono is molto buono. No, bene.
That's bene. Molto bene.
Yay! This was our PowerPoint presentation. For Morning Musume, Berryz Kobo, and Buono. What? Did you guys learn something?
Did you guys feel like you are educated enough to take a test now? Do you feel like you can take a test?
Are you interested in listening to their music? That's what I want to know.
Yeah,
please
that's true.
go listen to their music.
Yeah, literally listen to all of them. I was while I was getting ready and making my coffee this morning, I was listening to like my Berryz Buono playlist.
I mean, it might be kind of like more or less a bit. It might seem meaningless to get into a group that doesn't exist anymore, that's not active anymore.
Yeah.
But from Morning Musume, for example, they're still around. You can still get into them and then still go to a concert from them. But I think even though VReverie Kobo is not around anymore, I wish people would not forget them, because they surely don't want to be forgotten either. They don't want their years and years of work, their 10 years of work, to be forgotten. So check it out.
Luckily,
definitely.
Most Hello Project concert nowadays,
they still sing the songs.
They still sing the songs, and you know, it's a nice way of remembering them. But there's nothing that beats the original. You can't beat the original. Berryz Kobo concert, or like Morning Musume at certain points in their history. Or Buono. You can't beat the originals.
And I think it's just nice to like pay homage to a lot of like the older idol, older idol groups and like disbanded groups, just because as new ones come out, there's always like groups that like they had to come from somewhere, or you know, so it's nice to
many groups were inspired by Hello Project.
So it's like in a way playing like letting them live on and pay homage to them and stuff like that. So definitely listen. Yay!
Hello Project! Oh, one more thing I wanted to say, but I kind of forgot to say. One reason why I got so much into Hello Project but not into AKB was because, and I think Utano will definitely agree with me, Hello Project focuses so much on being able to give a great performance live. They dance really intricate dances, but they always sing live, and if you listen to them for the first time like to a concert recording, you may not realize it as live because they're really good at it. You don't even hear them breathing because they're trained so well.
To
perform live.
Yeah, and you know, every performance will be a little bit different. Like they'll put power in one bit and like hype up another bit. So it's not lip synced.
Yeah, but it just shows to me all the effort they put into it and all the professionalism, and it just shows the skill. They're so good at what they do. This is their job. They put so many years into it. They take it so serious, and I feel the passion when I look at their concerts, at their performances, and it's just so much. As a fan, I can be so proud of them, and I can so proudly recommend them to others because they are just the greatest in the industry at what they do.
Yeah, there's
Even though
a joy
that
to listening to them.
popularity slumped when other groups like Momoclaw or AKB rise,
Mhm.
I think like what each like AKB, Momoclaw, and Hello Project focused on very different things.
Mhm.
Momoclaw was very much like keeping a standard, and
Momokuro.
Momolito Clover. AKB was members and votings and
Looking cute.
and like having a big unison in chorus theme, whereas Hello Project really focused on shining the individuality of the girls.
Yes, you don't see it, but I'm nodding my head very strongly.
Yeah. So like I do like the AKB songs, but it like there's so many like members, and I feel like there was a very little chance for my Oshi to shine. And whereas in Hello Project, even if they didn't have lines on a single, they for certain had lines on an album or a B-side. Like the ones who didn't get as many lines as others, right? So that made me very happy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hello Project live performances are the best.
Momoclaw's good too, and their performances are. But
yeah.
And they will live on forever. They'll never die. But like for me, Hello Project is just such a big part of me learning Japanese and wanting to improve my language skills. So
just as a live performer,
Hello Project
like
was also a big reason for me to get into Japan more and wanting to become an idol. Hello Project is the reason why I wanted to become an idol.
I get that.
For me, like because I went to I did like I said earlier, I wanted to go on Broadway, so for me, watching the lives that I could get to see, like even if it was just like on the screen, like it was very inspiring to see how they would perform and how much energy and individuality you get to see, like regardless of how tired they were or how long they've been singing. I know that was like really a huge, like they could be sweating like crazy, but they wouldn't drop the smile. They would still sound so good. Yeah. And like, so I was like, I want to be that. So
they're a bunch of hard workers, and even though like a lot of them graduated their groups, they still work hard in different fields, And I still hope one day for a Buono reunion, but I never got to see. I think I saw them live once, actually.
Like Miyabi and Aide would do it, but Momochi,
no,
I don't think she wants to go back.
No,
I mean, I mean, they did during
done,
COVID. They did what's it called? During COVID, like the pandemic, like in 2020, they live streamed their last live on YouTube. But then Miyabi and then Airi, they did a live together on Instagram, and then Airi did another after party on her own YouTube channel. So just from that alone, I think that I think it's kind of safe to say that maybe Momo, like, she would not come back, because even for that reunion, it was only the two of them. Yeah. So
it's okay though. I'm not angry at her or anything. She just wants to move on.
Which I think is fair. She was doing so much during that time.
It could also be things that we don't even consider, like maybe like contract things. Or
that's true as well. Because there's always a lot of the contract stuff.
He like helped Country Girls. I mean, even though Country Girls didn't survive long after she left, she really helped them grow and molded them. Was a big support to Hello Project into places that they wouldn't have been able to before.
It's just cool to see, like, in every, I guess, like as time moves on, you can start to you can see how certain members, regardless of group, can make a difference and an impact for Hello Project and like what they do. And so it's really fun to like see that.
Yep.
So
I hope that if any of you do become a fan of Hello Project and you go to a concert at Hello Project and you hear a song and it says on the that sometimes they have like on the big screen on the background they have like the original artists and stuff, and you think, oh, that's not the same one as the ones performing. I hope that you like, oh, Berryz Kobo. Oh, maybe I can look up Berryz Kobo. Oh, this sounds good. Like like look into the history, because there are some groups that might not have a long history in Hello Project, but and there's some that have a long one. But Berryz Kobo has a very Berryz Kobo, Cute, and Buono especially have ones that really, I think, changed like a lot of things in Hello Project.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
But yeah, we did it. We did it.
Yes, we did the PowerPoint presentation as if we were in school.
I know.
Yeah, well, I wonder what grade is.
I was such a bad student, so I literally had to ask Pandora to show me like her PowerPoint so I could figure out what to do with mine. Because I didn't do PowerPoints. I did PowerPoints when I was
Always do PowerPoint.
I
was the person in the group that always did it and no one else helped me.
No, it wasn't that. We just I would do like PowerPoint. Instead of PowerPoints, I used to convince my teachers to let me use Windows Movie Maker because that was what I understood. And I had more liberty to make it creative that way. And it suited me better to like be goofy that way. And so I never really used it. And then when I got to acting school, what am I going to put on a PowerPoint? My monologue that I have to act out? Do I put it like there was nothing really for me to use a PowerPoint for when I got to acting school. So I was like, Pandora, can you please show me? I don't know what I'm doing. I don't want to like be super embarrassing, but it's going to be kind of scuff. So that's like, I was so nervous. I was like, okay, well, I'll figure out how to do the PowerPoint.
And you did it.
Good job.
Yeah.
Good job.
So, but we did it. Yay.
Hope you guys enjoyed.
Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. But what's it called? I know, Kiwawa, you said that you were getting tired and sleepy.
Yes, I'm very tired and it's late. It's half
Yeah.
past midnight.
I
I
was
already
about to
missed all the trains, but
I never understood why trains here are like don't go past certain like you'd think in one of the busiest cities in the world.
Yeah.
They would go a little bit longer, but I mean they have to end at some point.
That's why capsule hotels, I guess, are such a good business here.
Well, I paid $5,000 for my hotel, so I don't want to stay at a capsule hotel tonight. Gotta try to get back to it.
That's super fair.
Yeah. Thank you, Utano, for letting me do this from here.
You bought me dinner, so it's okay.
Yes. She wanted to pay, but I was
No,
like,
she
what the
stole
fuck?
my purse.
Why are you trying to pay? So I stole her purse.
She literally took my purse and shoved it on it.
I ripped it out of her hands twice.
Yeah, Pandora
could pay
told
for
me,
dinner.
and I
the
was
time
like,
the cashier's just like,
yeah, Pandora
But
told me.
I think I need a second dinner later.
That's fair.
I'm hungry.
And here we have two
I'll get
girls
something from
in
the
what seems to be a
company.
grand chase for a purse, and they are off.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I got my purse back. She hasn't stolen my identity.
She got the purse back, yeah. I'm not a criminal. I'm not a criminal. Not yet.
If you were, we'd close our eyes to it.
Hmm. If anything, I'm just a smooth criminal.
The chat just put
A smooth criminal.
No. Okay.
But
Can you close it for us, Opie?
yes, I can. But anyway, thank you guys. I'm going to I'm going to thank all the super chats and donos after this. So if you want to stick around, feel free to. But Kiara and Pandora, thank you for joining me. Thank you for letting me be part of this. So I hope you guys had fun, and Kiwawa, make it safe back to your hotel. And I will probably. I hope I can attack you. Yeah, I will probably DM you guys later with like my usual. Here's a meme. Here's a song I was thinking about, and I thought of you. All that kind of stuff. So, but I hope you guys have a good night. Get good rest. The
nice save at the end.
No.
Oh yeah.
No.
You know,
I will not forgive the typos.
Oh, okay. Okay, then well, I guess fuck me, I guess. Just
you get a few points marked off your
you know
especially
what?
because isn't she your Aussie? You always kept on miswriting the name of your Aussie.
I know. Well, because I always just wrote Momo whenever I would talk about her, and so I always felt really odd. So but whatever.
It's mean anyway. Like I don't know. Do you even speak? I don't even know if you speak Japanese.
I've tried to a ton, but the thing is, I get I hyperfixate on it for a really long time, and then I always manage to relearn like all my hiragana and then like half of the katakana, and then right as I'm about to get to like kanji, my hyperfixation starts to fall off. And it's not because I think it's intimidating. It's just like it starts to fall off because I get busy or something like that. And so I've been trying to learn for like years, but it's kind of hard for me to do it on my own. So I think I'd need like a tutor to probably properly teach me. So
we know Japanese. Utano can give you private lessons. I'm too busy.
No, I'm kidding. I just I want to learn.
You don't want me as your private tutor?
I mean,
surely.
You don't want me?
I mean, we could have we could share chicken nuggies. Since that's what you like, no? You always like nuggies?
It's my favorite food.
I see.
Yeah, every
that's
time.
That's why you mentioned chicken nuggets, Utano.
Yeah.
It's an addiction.
I see. My best to fight.
Yeah, every time Pandora comes to the stream, she goes, "Would you like to share my my chicken nuggies?" And I'm like, "Oh." It's like the food she mentions the most.
These nugs. I like that. Have you ever heard that before? I just came up with it because I thought it sounded like it.
No, it's very clever. I actually really like
these nugs. With double G.
Hey.
What?
That's the new like trend. It's these nugs.
I think I'll get myself some nugs.
Do it.
Sound good.
These nugs.
These nugs.
Okay.
But anyway, thank you, ladies. I appreciate it. I don't want to keep you any longer than you need to. Of course. Have a good night.
Good night.
Bye bye. Okay. Hold on. Let me. Oh wait, I can probably just move here. Okay. Hi everybody. Thank you guys for coming. I tried not to embarrass myself too much, and hopefully I got away with like 10% of it. But I'm so not good with PowerPoint presentations. I was like, But thank you guys for coming. Thank you again to Pandora and Kiwawa for joining. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for staying up so late. I know that the time was not very convenient for either of you, but I do appreciate it regardless. But I just wanted to say thank you to, say thank you to all the super chats and stuff first. Before we bouncy outed, it was so lovely to have all of you. If it's your first time here or anything like that, I hope you had a good time. And yeah, thank you. Also, I saw someone said, like, didn't you have debut slides? I didn't make my debut slides. My gen mate did them. So I don't count that. But really quickly, Foot, thank you for the super chat. Sky, thank you for the super chat. Pat, thank you for the super chat. Jane, thank you for the super chat. Yeah, of course you can call me stepmama, honey. Castor, thank you for the dono. JKH Monkey, thank you for the super chat. Misfits, thank you for gifting memberships. Duke, thank you for the super chat. GD, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the passionate presentations. Came here yesterday after Kiara's GeoGuessr video and looking forward to binge your backlog of how to sound like videos. I hope you like them. I hope you like them, genuinely. It's not exposing, okay? It's not exposing. I will openly admit I didn't make my PowerPoint. I just told her what I wanted to go on it. I didn't bully her. I asked her for help because I didn't know what to do. And she was watching me try to make it and she thought it was sad, so she offered to help me. She offered to help me because she thought it was sad watching me make a PowerPoint. But I hope that you enjoy the how to sound like videos. I'm really passionate about the voice and voice acting and just like linguistics in general. And I think that's a lot of like that's information for like voice actors that's not available anywhere else, or not anywhere else, but like I had to go to school to study it. So I hope that you get a lot out of it. And if there's anything that you do get out of it, I hope that it's learning how unique and special the voice is. So yeah, she thought it was sad. Like she made it for me. She was like, Ophi, do you want help? And I was like, I got it. And she was like, Queen, just let me help. Ruka, thank you for the super chat. Looking for the top, thank you for the super chat. Listening to Kiwawa sing Aidoru songs got me interested in that music since 2020. I'm glad you three dorks found each other to gush about your passion. I wish I knew more. I always like was what's it called? I always used to like read on what I could find and like what was available on like the groups that I liked, but I never was like really exposed to like certain things involving idols just because it wasn't available to me. So being able to listen to Pandora and Kiara like talk about it in more depth with like information that like I like half knew, but then like it was like elaborated, that was really lovely. And it was just nice. Fried Screw, thank you for the super chat. Thank you girls for the idol presentation. It was super fun and I actually learned at least a little bit about Hella Project. Good, please check them out. Like they really do have awesome music. I really love listening to them. I was literally listening to them all day yesterday, and then I was listening to them this morning while I was getting ready. Arthur, thank you for the super chat. Thank you guys for the lovely stream. Really learned a lot. The info was all concise and easy to follow along with. Felt like it could be a college seminar. Yeah, with the PowerPoint, and like especially if it's like simplified enough. So amazing stream, Ophi, as always. Weeaboo, thank you for the super chat. You're so sweet. Thank you. It's impressive how long you avoided a PowerPoint. Zeta. Thank you for the super chat. Is it impressive that I avoided PowerPoint that long? I think the last time I made a PowerPoint was for a book that I read. I think it was for this book called A Wrinkle in Time, and I was a kid. I was a kid when it happened. So, you know. Avior, thank you for the super chat. Amedi donate $5 super chat. Thank you. My brain is full of cute idol facts now. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming. Falk thing. Oh, happy 4 months, Falk. Happy 4 months, darling. Thank you for being a poltergeist. I hope you I hope to have many more months with you, darling. This stream was once wonderful. I fully enjoyed listening to you three and still could have listened for hours more. I really hope for a part 2. You three clapping again. I like how you mesh in your chemistry. You're so sweet. I would love to. Of course, like if scheduling allows. Q, happy 8 months. Thank you. Ryu, thank you for the super chat. Everyone goes away tomorrow, so I just want to say thank you for being awesome, Ophi. Had fun learning about idols with you, Pan and Kiara. Thank you for the thank you for the message, Jarence. I really appreciate it. Easily followed the info, retained 0 of it. You know what? That's completely valid. Whenever I used to watch PowerPoints in school, I would never retain any of it. So I would literally sit in class. Okay, I'm very open about the fact that I was not a good student. So to me, I guess this isn't anything new, but I used to like sit in class and just listen to the PowerPoint and not really retain any of it and then just learn on my own time. So if that's how you like to learn or anything like that, or like you like to have more personal exposure to information, please just go listen to their music. It's literally so fun. And, you know, I think it's also a really good representation of that individuality that we kept talking about too. So A Wrinkle in Time is a special place in my heart from growing up. It's such a good book, isn't it? But like I don't read really. Not because not because I think reading is cringe or something, but I just don't have the time, I guess not the time, but I don't have the attention span to read a book. So audiobooks, my brain doesn't sit there for long periods of time. Noita Medi, thank you for becoming a member. No, or Dorwin, I love to see the three of you having so much fun. Scheduling timelines are the only restraint from the tangents. Yeah, I was about to say I have such a bad habit of going off topic so easily. So I kept staying quiet for a lot of it and just listening because I was like, I know if I open my mouth, I'm gonna get distracted. But happy 4 months, Miss Fist. Thank you. Oh, Denny, happy. Wait, not happy. No, I mean, I am happy. Thank you, darling. Thank you for becoming a darling phantasm. Thank you for becoming a tier 3 member, honey. Got free chat. It was a great stream. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Happy 4 months, GD. 4 months here too, and I'm blown away how I've already been a ghostie for that long. I'm very grateful that I found this awesome community that we have. Sev, you're so sweet. Thank you, honey. Thank you. I'm glad that you've been enjoying your time here. It's always a joy to have all of you around and spend time with me. It really genuinely means a lot. Thank you for the awesome collab and facts about idols. Clearly your PowerPoint skills are something that can't be replicated. Yeah, because they don't exist. Happy 8 months, Ricardo. There's no stranger to tangents, so no worries. Yeah, well, it's more so like I didn't want to inconvenience the other two because it was very late. It was very, very late. And because like for me, I had to wake up really early and then they were staying up pretty late. And I was like, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut unless I have something really that I need to say. Because I have this habit of like if I think of something to say, I need to say it, but I didn't want to inconvenience them too much. Mumbles, happy 2 months. Ophelia V Boober, Queen of Tangents. I think I would share that title with quite a few VTubers. I always find myself talking most with VTubers that are very tangent prone. Mm-hmm. Thank you for restraining your tangent power because the three of you would be exponential and never end otherwise. Yeah, I even told I was supposed to have a meeting and then I told staff son I was like, I don't know how long it's going to be, but when the collab is done, it's done. You did great today. Love the stream. Learned a bunch too. I'm so glad. And happy 3 months, Dominic. I'm glad. I'm glad that you did. Genuinely, we mean it. Go check out Hella Project. Time zones suck. Yeah, exactly. I can only imagine a collab without such strict time constraints. Honestly, if I could have a stream. Actually, no. I was gonna say if we could just like sit and have like a Zatsu, that would be really fun. But the problem is, for anybody who is new here, I once scheduled a Zatsudan and my managers roasted me. They were like, why are you scheduling a Zatsudan? And I was like, well, like, because I want to talk to them. And they were like, isn't every single one of your streams a Zatsudan? Isn't every single one like the game, like, yeah, you're playing a game, but it's really secondary. So, you know, happy 4 months, Sky. Congrats on amazing collab. Lots of fun. The moments of tangents were so funny. You're also amazing, wonderful. Oh, Brooksy, happy 8 months. Thank you. Tangent prone. That's Kiara in a nutshell. Yeah, I'm very tangent prone. Something that I say quite often is, okay, I will get back to the game in just a second, but let me finish this thought. Or, okay, I need to get back to this. You guys, I need to get back to this. Like, I've told the story, like, one time I was playing Valhalla in an entire stream. I maybe played for about 10 minutes, and then I was just talking about everything and doing everything but the game for 4 hours because I kept getting enabled to talk about it. And I kept saying, I have to get back to the game, but let me finish this thought. Y'all are sweethearts. Loved hearing how passionate you guys are about idols. It's crazy to think that this love perhaps brought us together. Oh, yeah. I genuinely like, what's it called? I very much like enjoy and admire the love, especially that the two of them have for idols. It's really lovely to like see and listen to. I love listening to people be passionate about things. It's something that brings me joy. So it was really lovely. EU again soon, so times would be better for next time. That is true, Lunchbox. Yeah, they said why schedule a Zatsu? Credit card, please notice me. I showed you my V-Boober. V-Boober, I'm at your door. Why don't you pay attention to me? V-Boober. Happy 8 months, Sora. Staffson is ruthless. Just a smidge. They're silly. Staffson's silly. Ophi streams are always Zatsu streams. There are no games. What do you mean? I play games. I played Cuphead. Cuphead counts. Like, I didn't talk while that much. I talked enough. Can get lost in her tangent pretty often in gaming alone. Yeah, I get that. It's relatable. It's relatable. I felt it. Ophi worst enemy, hardcore game which cannot pause randomly. Okay. I'd have to pause Cuphead in between, like, during runs. Like, I'd be fighting a boss and then I'd pause it halfway through and be like, okay, let me talk about this. And I'd talk about it for 10 minutes and then I'd suddenly look at my screen and remember that I was playing a game. Watch Kiara, I don't understand the need for a strict separation between game and Zatsu. That's understandable. Ophi's were like, it's not a bad thing. I think I consider myself like capable of listening, or not listening, but being able to talk about a lot of stuff. Like, even if I don't know a lot about it, I feel like I'm able to talk about it for a while, just because I love like listening and learning new things. So you know, so I feel like that makes me a pretty decent conversationalist. So yeah, Kiara's it was originally supposed to be, it was supposed to be at an hour and a half. She was supposed to she needed to bouncy outie because she had to catch her train. But what's it called? We were still on her slides from hers. So I think she's getting a taxi. I hope, but I do hope that she makes it home okay. Okay, so speaking of 12-hour marathon streams, so I have a I have a habit of doing endurance streams. And the thing is, I said this to Staff-san, okay? This is really important, okay? So I told Staff-san I wanted to do a 12-hour stream. I think it was for my Christmas party. But then I had to shorten it to 6 because I have been really busy rather. And so I was like, okay, I have to shorten it to 6 hours because if I do 12 hours, I'm not gonna have enough time to do more work after the stream is over. Oh, sheesh. And after this, but I was like, I don't know, that's really, and they were like, oh, okay, that's pretty long. And I was like, I don't know, I think 6 hours is pretty short. I feel like 6 hours is not that bad. Like, I really wanted to do a 12-hour Christmas party, but it just seemed like 12 hours wasn't enough time either. So I just picked 6. And they were like, you think 12 hours is short? And I was like, yes. Mike Lick plus show the newbies baby mode Anya Keck Booba Crush. Okay, if you're new here, spam fire in chat. If you're new here, spam fire in chat. If you are a member, spam rise in chat. Let me see it. I want to see the power. No, 12 isn't enough hours. Do you literally, if you give, that's only like if you give 4 hours each, that's only 3 different games. It's only 3 different games. Yes. Yes. Let me see it. Let me see the fire. Yes. Yeah. And then I think this is, nope, that's not it. This one, nope. This one. Uh-oh. Which one's baby mode? Uh-oh. This one. There it is. Hey. Hi. Baby mode. And then baby mode. Heck.
Anya. Haha no chichi.
Welcome to baby mode. Ta-da! No, I don't remember my toggles. You think I'm gonna remember my toggles? In the English anime, I think, because I did a 10 characters in 2 hours voice acting challenge, and I think like one of the lines that Anya says was like, they went to a museum and then she says to Lloyd, she goes, "Papa, this one has boobies!" Because she's looking at her picture in a museum. Oh, you want to know about the booba crushing? Okay, hold on. I need to properly prep for this. Okay, if you want the booba crushing, I need you guys to spam. I want you guys to spam like some kind of like explosion emote. Okay. Hold on, I'm gonna make this work. You sound so natural with that. What do you mean? Because of the line? Ah, yes. Okay. Please perceive this beautiful moment. Boy. This goes here. Ah, see? Okay. Now we have our beautiful ghosties on the screen. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go! Boom! 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 That's the booba crush. Where am I? I'd have to look for you. There's so many of you. I don't know if I can find you. So there you go. It was requested. And then also as requested, we do this also around here. We also do this around here. I do this thing called a mic lick, where someone does a $10 super chat and then I do a mic lick. So, I hope that thank you for the super chat, Ruka. This is I don't want to. The thing is, the way that it works is that I usually don't tell you when I'm about to do it, because typically that means when I will because that means like you guys have time to mute it, and it's not as fun if you guys mute it. So I don't usually let you know when it's gonna happen. I missed it. Wait, oh, you missed getting crushed? It's okay, Sai. I can take care of you later. And also with the super chat, you have to either allude to it or you have to mention it clearly, because otherwise I just won't do it. So you're trying to hurt us, you mean? No. I'm trying to cause some form of either whiplash. Well, I guess whiplash is pain. It's love, though. It's affectionate whiplash. It's affectionate whiplash. It's affectionate. So I hope that makes sense. There you go. Affectionate whiplash. It's what I like to do here. Someone, I think, was it the other day? Someone was like, the greatest way to explain Ophi streams is just whiplash. And I was like, is that true? And the amount of people that were just like, yes. It's a yandere type of love, right? Exactly. I'm glad you understand. Thank you, my darling. Yes, there you go. There you go. GD! Thank you for the super chat. We do have a Discord. If you want to join the Discord, I hang out in there sometimes, and there's a bunch of people. There's a bunch of ghosties, and it's a Discord that is shared with my my gen mates as well. But there's an Ophelia section, and you guys are more than welcome to join if that's something you're interested in. The link is in the YouTube description. I think it was emotional whiplash. I like affectionate whiplash because it's way more. I think it has more of it's more maternally. It's very much. It's a lot more matronly. Oh my god! How many do I have to do? Bro! Come for the Zatsu, stay for the chaos. Yeah. I mean, if that's what tickles your fancy or floats your boat rather, then party hard. Affectionate lip wash? I mean, I guess we can call it lip wash. I give you guys enough kisses, like mwah. Oh my god. One more. Not the one. 12-hour stream? You guys! Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Now it's 2 more. I don't have a 2 more emote. One more time with feeling. Yeah, this time I gotta give it the old college try. I'm supposed to just be reading the super chats that like is supposed to be on screen or not on screen. Also, for some reason my list thing doesn't show all of them. So I apologize if I do miss one of yours, like if you gifted memberships or donos or anything. I don't know why it doesn't sometimes work, but I will do my best to make sure I don't miss any. Oh, Fried Screw, thank you for adding to the pile of licks. I appreciate it. Better read quick at this rate. I'm trying. Hold on. I needed to pull up the secondary list. Okay, hold on. Okay, yeah, okay, thank you. Da 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 da. Ooh, boo doo boo 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 doo boo 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 doo boo 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 boo. Okay, so according to this secondary list, I haven't missed any super chats. Okay. I am reading the super chats. I'm trying. Okay. Pile of licks. You might as well cut my tongue off. Can you imagine the day that I'm not able to do this? Like you guys, like, I wouldn't be able to do the mic lick thing anymore. You guys would have to live without it. And I'm sure you'd be okay. I'm sure you'll be fine. Because it's not like all of me is gone. It's not like all of me is gone today. My love is here to stay. And I would have it no other way. Yeah. Okay. Oh my god. There's so many. All 3 of you are cute. Thank you. Oh, we'll end first. Ophi reading supas on my phone battery. No! Can I use this to cancel out one lick to bully chat? Yeah, we can. So that means Fried Screw's mic lick is gone. So it got canceled out, darlings. No more mic licks. That means I'm done. That means I'm caught up on the mic licks. It means it's over. There are no more mic licks needed to be had. You're welcome. Can I uncancel the canceled mic click? I mean, yeah, I guess. I mean, the last one canceled out the previous mic click, so this will just replace it. I need like a sign or something. I need a sign. You want a mic click? You want a mic click? Is that what you want? Is that what you want? You want mic licks? Is that what you want me to do? Is that 3 more? Is that 3 more? Is that 3 more? Oh, my darlings. I hope you're ready. Is that what you want? Is that what you want to do? Literally. Is that what you want? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do if I just decide to? What if I just don't do it? What if I just sat here? Huh, darlings? My, you're all so cute. I can do what I want with you all. I would have it no other way. I can't deprive you. Oh, but my darlings. I really could, though. I really, really could. I wouldn't even call it depriving. I would call it playing with my food. Right? Is that what you want? You want me to just sit here and play with my food? Food, my love, I think it's the same. The object of my affections. I think they're quite synonymous. They are synonymous. Take a breath mint first, maybe? I'll pop one right now. Get to be in your mouth? No, darling. I get to cover you in as many kisses as I want, right? That's how that works. Or I could just sit here and stare at you. Velo City? Is it Velo City? Wow. Hello, Raiders. Hello, boys. Welcome to the stream. Hi. Welcome. Welcome. I was just talking about how I love how the sweet ghosties, friendoras, and KFP in the chat, how we're just having a grand old time, how we're having a good little time getting to know each other. Thank you for the raid. I hope you had a wonderful stream. Also, Sona, my darling, it is totally okay. I'm sure that you'll enjoy the VOD when it comes up. We came at weird timing. You did. Thanks, you're welcome. I hope you genuinely, despite all this, I really do hope that you guys check out Hello Project. They're truly, truly an incredible idol group, and they mean a lot too. I think that Hello Project means a lot to a lot of people, and I think that they are a great introduction to idol groups. Genuinely. Despite my appearance, I know that might not seem like it, but I do hope that you guys check them out. Can't wait to watch the vlog. Congrats on the collab. Thank you, hon. Oh, I think I owe one more mic lick, no? That's for the Raiders. Or maybe Asif and Shabir would like me to dedicate that one to you. Would you like that? Maybe that one was just for you. Since you were so kind to raid me. But anyway. Anyway. So, there we go. I did all the mic licks. Yeah, I did all the mic licks. I screenshotted the recommendations. Hell yeah! You should let us know like what your favorites end up being. So, yeah. But anyway, since we caught up on super chats and memberships, and everyone who gifted memberships, I saw that there were a bunch. Thank you so much for gifting. That was really, really kind of you. I wanted one of the newcomers to know what you were capable of. Didn't mean to cause the chain of licks. No lick here, of course. This is an SSC, and it wouldn't be enough anyway. I see the 98 cents, Zane. Being extra taskaru today? Well, maybe I could be a little extra taskaru for you, huh, honey? But thank you all for all the gifted memberships and everything. Okay, before another an influx of things appear. Oh, holy cow! Oh, wowie zowie! Thank you guys for the memberships. According to this, we're at 500 members. I always give the membership count at the end of the stream. So, thank you. Holy shit! What the fuck? 500 members? What the fuck? Thank you so much. What? That's insane. I'm gonna cry. What the fuck? Thank you. That's really nice. Thank you guys. whether you've been gifted a membership or if you joined membership today or anything like that, just thank you. That's really, really kind. That was really 500 even? No. It's like over by like 2. So alright, it's 502, not over by 2. Am I okay? But thank you. That's like genuinely, that's really, really kind. I really do appreciate it. Adding to Zane for a mic lick? No, that's too much, Ricardo. They didn't. It's 2 cents. It was 2 cents off, not 2 pounds off. Like. Then you have to unmember? I don't know if that's how that works. Maybe you need a nap. I might need a nap. I have some things that I need to do after this. I actually have a meeting in a little while. So that's a big thing. But yeah, thank you. Just thanks. That was really kind. I didn't expect to see that number actually. So just thank you. I I wish I had more words than just thank you, but I hope that my gratefulness comes across even just by saying thank you. But also thank you really quickly to my tier 3 members, Denny, Fwoot, Fro, Goat, Outcaster, Flash, Omni, Zane, Harper, Brooksy, Highway, Q Ranger, Damper, Wall, Vara, and Ricardo. Thank you guys for being my tier 3 members. As always, here are your kisses. I covered my Tony. Oh my gosh, already 2 mic clicks again. Okay. There. There's one. I will, and then I'll do a second one in a bit. But thank you guys. Thank you for the super chats. I really truly appreciate it. Really quick announcements. The digital merch. I have digital merch. I think that today, yes, today is the last day for my holiday voice pack. So if you like listening to my voice, I have a digital pack that's out right now. Today is the last day to get it. You can find the link for that in the YouTube description. It's a little goofier than my previous voice packs, but I don't think there will ever be a rerun of it either. So this is your last opportunity to grab it. And tomorrow will be the last day to get physical merch. The link for that is in the YouTube description as well. So if that is something you're interested in, feel free to go for it. Please do not feel obligated by any means. If you are able to, please enjoy, and please do not feel bad if you are unable to get it at the moment. I'm sure we'll be having more merch in the future. And I'm trying to think. Oh, and then tomorrow, so if you are new to this channel, I do a series called How to Sound Like I do a How to Sound Like series where I study the vocal patterns and the structure and idiolect of VTubers. Because Ina is coming back from her hiatus, tomorrow we are going to be studying Ina's voice to celebrate her return, because I just thought it would be really nice to celebrate that, because I know it's been a couple months since the Takodachis have been able to watch an Ina stream. So I thought it would be super duper fun. So Ina, to celebrate her return, we are going to be studying her voice tomorrow. So if that is something that you're interested in, we get into the linguistics of it, structure of where sound comes from in your body, not just your face, but sound does come from large parts of your other parts of your body as well. And I introduced this thing called the International Phonetic Alphabet during those times, and we get to watch clips, and I get to do a breakdown of what I'm personally hearing, and talk about like the geographical things and introduce new concepts of what makes up your voice. And so it'll be super duper fun. It'll be tomorrow. And so if that's something that you're interested in, I hope that I get to see you tomorrow. I'm trying to think, what else am I missing? Oh, also next week I'll be going on vacation. I am going to be traveling with my family. I'm going to be traveling with my family. I'm going to go see some shows and things with my family and spend time with them. I haven't had like a vacation since I debuted, so I think that this will be really nice. I told myself that I would go on vacation when the new year began. So it'll be good, and I will tell you all about it when I get back. But if I just want to give that heads up, because it will reflect in my schedule when it comes out tomorrow. Would this be your first break? Yes, it'll be my first like break. Because anytime I've taken a break before, quote unquote break, it was because the first time I got COVID, and so I was out for like a week because I had COVID. The second time I was out was because I moved, and even then I shoved all my streams together right the day before I moved. Took 3 or 4 days to move as fast as I could, And then even though I wasn't in a suitable place to be streaming, I still streamed anyway for everybody. So so I haven't gone on a real vacation, and so I think this will be really fun, and I'm excited to go do it, and I'm excited to tell you guys about it when I come back. So I think that's all of my announcements. I don't think that there's anything else. Mods, can you guys confirm whether or not that I'm missing anything? I don't think so. But anyway, regardless, thank you so much, everybody, for spending time with me. Thank you so much for, if you are KFP and you're new here, thank you for taking the time to come join the three of us for this collab. And if you decided to stick around after Miss Kiwawa and Miss Pandora had to leave, thank you for sticking around and letting me chat with you. I appreciate that as well. And I'm trying to think. Just yeah, I look if and if you had a good time, I hope that I get to see you again. I look forward to getting to know you more if you're new here, and I look forward to all of that fun good stuff that we can do together. But anyway, that being said, if you guys haven't, please consider liking the stream. It helps me out a ton. And when the stream ends, I'm going to be rating the waiting room for my vocal study stream tomorrow. So please come back to this VOD and comment on it. It helps me out a ton. And also everybody in the chat, say hi to Void Gang. Void Gang, if you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching the VOD. I really appreciate it. Thank you for letting me be part of your day. And whether I'm in the background or something you're actively watching, I really do appreciate it. And as always, if you guys want to, we do have a Discord server. So if I don't see you in tomorrow's stream, I will see you in the Discord server. You can find the link for the Discord server in the YouTube description. And if I don't see you in the Discord server, I will see you on Twitter. And if I don't see you on Twitter, then I will see you when I see you, my darlings. So I hope that you all have a lovely, lovely weekend. I hope that I get to see you later. If I don't, then I hope that I wish you all the best, my darlings. Otsu Ofi, everybody! Otsu Ofi! Otsu Ofi! Bye-bye! Otsu Ofi! Bye-bye! Otsu!